let's start the show, Timmy. I saw Daniel Katz was trying to get on the stream, but I was away. It's away from the computer. AFK, as they say in the biz. Timmy was AFK. I was grabbing a glass. It's really, you know what? It's very, very ironic that the roommate put these messages into the chat. I wasn't even reading this stuff. Apparently, I can have a bottle of wine. What the? God damn it! Hey, Daniel.
Hey, my earphones are not working again, and I'm with other people, so I can't stay long.
Oh,
I'm
no,
at
it's okay. It's okay.
the downtown wine bottle place, which is wines out of the Niagara region. Wines, and I'm having a rosé in
Ooh.
tribute to rosé, and I'm having some sardines.
Oh, that doesn't look like a good match. Ew. Sorry. I mean, Sean, what is Daniel doing? Sardines with wine?
That's what they
I
offered.
know.
That's what they offered. What can I do? Yeah.
I don't know. I heard cheese, a nice
Yeah.
baguette, something, a cracker, but sardines.
But that's what they offered. I didn't know any better. You know, that's
Hey.
what I don't know. Whatever.
Hey, Sean, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Great. I'm at the Centurion Lounge. My flight is starting to board in a half hour, so I just thought I'd jump on for a couple of minutes, say hello.
Oh my God! So you're taking off. You're going to the Paris, right?
Going to Paris, yes.
You're going to be meeting up with your wife. Okay, I could hear that it's a Centurion Lounge because they use those really loud dishes that they touch each other to make.
Yeah, and quite frankly, LA does not the best lounges, you know.
No, it's pretty good over there. At least you have something. Paris,
Yeah.
it's a little bit better than the Paris airport, but
Oh, is it really?
yeah. Paris, they didn't have a Centurion, and they don't have Delta Lounge. They just have Paris Airlines.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay. They let me in. I was very lucky. If you have if you fly with what airline do you fly with, Sean?
Air France. I always fly with them.
Oh, Air France. Okay, no problem. Then you're in the biz.
Yeah. So I've been busy, so I haven't been on watching the streams at all. So I thought I'd just jump on real quick and say hello. And my friend, Mr. Daniel Katz, happened to be there. Daniel, when are you going to Italy, by the
What did you say, Sean?
way? When are you going to Florence?
I'm leaving on Sunday.
Oh, cool, man. You and I gonna be in Italy about the same time. I'll be there, and I'm gonna arrive in Italy on the 11th, Tuesday.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I'll be peacocking out there,
yeah,
and they'll kick me out.
yeah.
Hey, Sean, maybe you should reconsider and actually go down to Florence for the PT Uomo because O'Sheen yesterday was saying that he might go down. So I think maybe if you communicate, you, Daniel, and O'Sheen, could you got three. It's a good group.
The only way I can talk my wife into it is if because Milan is supposed to have thunderstorms for all 3 days we're there. So if it's really going to be that bad, I'll talk her into jumping in the train and going to Florence for a day and coming back. And yeah,
Whoa, Sean, thank you so much, man, for the super chat. Look at this. The roommate allowed me to get a wine today, but
beautiful.
but I didn't see it. So I'm gonna drink this. This is a mezcal, El Silencio. This is Carson Chrono's favorite
Yeah, I know.
tequilas.
I know. Here, I'm gonna go. I haven't been jumping on. Um, I haven't been able to show you my support lately. I've been just swamped, and I hope everything's going well for you, my friend, since your return. back to the States and just do a great job. And as I always say, onward and upward, man.
100%, 100%. I'm, I'm taking my time and also continuing to do what I always did. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm gonna keep developing the show and keep talking watches.
Yeah,
Was it?
very good, man.
Yeah.
Very good. If you ever decide to move to LA, you can do either this part time or you can come and work with me part time. So maybe you can
Hey.
have two gigs.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I mean, I might consider it, depending. I actually got a really interesting business idea.
Hmm.
Carson Chrono gave me like a template to try and make it presentable.
Yeah,
And hey, I'm gonna run it by you. Maybe it's something that I think you might be interested in this. And
cool.
yeah, and then if things work out, maybe if if everything is working, maybe I'll move to LA with roommate. I would love to be there. It's such a great place. The weather is always amazing. I don't know.
Yep.
It's getting really like LA over here, but the humidity. This is what I think.
The
LA, you guys have
humidity
a
in
little bit
New
drier
York.
environment, correct?
Yeah, New York. I remember summers in New York. You could not escape the heat and the humidity. You could be under a beautiful shade, but you would be sweating your nose off.
You're a little bit low there. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
know, right? It
yeah,
doesn't matter. You could be under the shade in New
yeah.
York, but it's hot. It's just
Yeah. Every
naturally
time,
hot.
every time you would leave, you would get back home, and then you would have to take a shower just
Yeah.
because you were sticky. You know, I love New York, you know that, right? But just when it's summertime, it's just treacherous.
Yeah, and I'm such a maniac. I went to a grocery store and bought like this oversized watermelon. It's
Yep,
like it was like 30 pounds. It was way or yeah, it was so cumbersome. And then I carried it home in this hot weather. It almost killed me.
yeah,
So I got home and I was done with just carrying one watermelon.
yeah. Hey,
But
listen, guys, I'm gonna go, but I have a question for Daniel. Daniel, eating that food like that, how do you keep your girlish figure?
I don't know. I just I'm a garburator. What can I say? Look, what I want to say is, Tim, maybe you should go to California. The earthquakes are to die for.
hey,
Hey, you have to have the right attitude for
Oh,
California.
okay,
Wait,
okay.
yeah,
you just have to every time it hits, just close. Just imagine you're riding the surf. That's all.
I'm gonna move to California to start a business. So
There you
give me a
go.
little bit of time. You guys will see it.
All right, gentlemen, you have a great day. Daniel, you have a safe travel to Florence. You never know, I may see you over there. Just keep in touch, and all the best, man.
Why are you leaning forward into the phone, Daniel? You're wearing the headphones. It's not gonna help you in any way.
Bye,
What is he doing?
The
I have to
no,
go.
no, no.
Bye,
Sean,
The
safe
bye,
flight, man.
bye, bye,
safe flight,
bye.
safe flight, safe
Hey,
flight.
thank you. Bye.
Now, Tim, the earpods aren't working when I go
Oh my
on.
God.
So I gotta get off the stream because
All
I'm
right.
with people in the public, and they're driving. I'm driving them nuts. So
Okay.
this is
Okay,
my version
Daniel.
of
Take care.
Hi.
Hello, ma'am.
okay.
Hello,
Doxed.
hello. Have a lovely day.
Hello.
Yeah, happy summer.
Thank you. Okay, Daniel, you get
Oh,
home, take your time, enjoy wine, enjoy the salty chips.
yeah,
It looks like you're
yeah.
eating salty chips over there. You know that's bad for you. If the roommate was watching right now, she would
Don't tell
scold
roommate.
you.
Don't tell roommate. Whatever you do.
Okay,
Okay.
shh.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay.
Take care. All right.
Take care, Daniel. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. Crazy stuff. Uh, Sean is flying to Paris. That's going to be incredible. He loves his Paris. And I can't wait for him to share some really cool locations that I could visit next time I'm in Paris. Let's see. Let's keep going here. Let's shout out some of the chat here. What do we got? Justin Goodfun. LOL, still banned. Good luck, bud. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Got Davey. Davey, welcome to the show. Dingo Dave, cat's mouth closed, please. Oh my God, Daniel. Daniel is a wild card, guys. But we got so many watch news to talk about. I don't even know where to start. My watch channel says, yeah, my AirPods work while watching, but wouldn't through the stream yet. It's frustrating. The technology is breaking up right now. It's getting worse. I don't know what. Honestly, guys, the phones and a lot of computers and all the tech, the technology has stagnated. I hate to break it to you, but is there some piece of tech that people want to get now, or is it just kind of been quiet on your front? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Hey, by the way, while you guys are letting me know what's the coolest technology right now, let me show you this new watch that was just announced by Anoma, some another weird brand, right? Not very important, but it's very artistic design. I kind of dig it, actually. Let me show you this. Look at this. It looks gorgeous, don't you think? There's something to it. I'm finally you can get a watch for around $1,000, because I think that's how much it goes for. Let's see here. It's 1950s. Man, look at that design. It reminds me of Cartier, but without the Cartier price gouging. And here you can see it on the wrist. Looks good. On the men's wrist, looks good. On the women's wrist, I bet it would look good as well. We've got first 100 watches will be individually numbered. Interesting. Hey, private gentleman, welcome to the show.
No. Wrong
private
person.
Gentleman.
Too.
Jesus, the watch apprentice.
Take your glasses off.
The watch apprentice.
That's better.
Hey. Welcome to the show, sir. You're back. You're back from the trip. How was your trip?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Portugal.
You went to Paris as well?
No, Portugal.
Oh, Portugal. That's right. I was just talking to a guy from Portugal a couple of days ago. JB. He lives in Portugal.
Yeah, he lives there. Yeah.
What an interesting story. He was born in the United States. His family came to the United States, but he's made his money here and then went back to Portugal. How did you find it? Which cities did you go to there?
We stayed in it was a place called Villa Moura, and it's where all the golfers go, because there's a lot of golf courses there.
Really?
And it's the
Portugal?
Algarve, Tim, and it's where all the golfers go. I thought
Scotland was where all the golf was.
No, Portugal as well, all round. They go all around the world. So, yeah, the Algarve is famous for its golf resorts. And
is it a green country, or is it like a desert style country?
No, it's quite green, Tim. Obviously, parts could be quite barren, but mostly I think it's green. To be honest, it can be a very hot country in their summer, which they're leading up to now. We had lovely weather over the weekend, but it wasn't roasting hot, which it can happen there. So
the roommate wants to do this hike someday. I don't know if we'll ever. It would have to be an extraordinary. We would have to be in an extraordinary position, but this is called Camino de Santiago. It's one of the most incredible scenic kind of hikes in the world, and it's all. The reason she likes it is because there's a lot of hostels on the way. You don't really have to do cooking or sleep in the tent. You can walk the entire distance of Spain and then end in Portugal. As you can see, there's a map here. It shows you how this goes. Very interesting. See, you can start as far as France and then go into it. It's Spain, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it. Oh, sorry. No, well, you technically you could do it from Portugal, as you can see here. If you start in Lisbon,
Yeah,
you can go to Porto. Then you can take. There's two routes. You can go towards Vigo, or you can go directly to Santiago in Spain.
yeah.
But
No,
this is.
Portugal's a very beautiful country, as is Spain. Spain's beautiful as well.
This is very interesting for me. Like, why is because they share a same plateau, yet there's two
Yeah,
countries. Like, what is the biggest
yeah.
distinction
You could,
between the Portugal and the Spanish people?
but you could see the size of Spain to what Portugal is. Portugal is tiny compared to Spain, and Spain, Spain has got a lot of barren land. It really is.
Hmm.
It's got quite a lot of mountainous areas as well, and it can be in places can be quite barren. So, and it's very
Yes.
hot, Tim. Very hot.
Yes, I went to Spain with the roommate
Yeah,
during COVID, and it was very hard for me. I think I drank way too much. By the way, Sean, if you're still watching, make sure not to drink too much alcohol at the lounge. I know it's free. I know we like to indulge, but it actually helps out on the other end. So if you don't drink on the plane, you land in much better condition. There's something about drinking before a flight that really messes you up. So I would recommend maybe get one drink, but don't indulge. I indulged way too much before flying to Barcelona with the roommate. And then I had a very bad stay. I was just tired the entire time. And maybe it was because of all the sangrias that I was drinking during the day or something. I don't know. JDMDL, what watch did you bring? Ah, great question.
I brought me GMT Master Two,
Oh, very nice. Let's see
and I
here.
and I sorry,
Mm-hmm.
and I took my IWC 41 Pilot chronograph. Just two watches.
Two watches.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. And you had no trouble with the two-tone? It's a very safe country, correct?
Yeah, no
Or
problem, Tim. No problem whatsoever.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I wore my GMT Master 2
Yeah.
most of the time, and during the day as well. And yeah, no problems whatsoever. The people were walking about with Rolexes anywhere. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
sorry, where we went, it's quite a sort of affluent area. So there's people wearing Rolexes, and yeah, it's quite a lovely place, and
Did you go to
no
the
problems
beach?
whatsoever.
Did you go to the
Sorry,
beach
mate.
or did you go to the beach or were you
We we
like
we went to the beach. We went to the beach. We only went for a long weekend, Tim. So we went Friday and we was home Tuesday evening. So it
oh.
was just a long weekend, and we went to the beach once, but we spent most of the time around the pool because that's the guy. The guy we went with, friends of ours. He's got his own villa out there. So we went
Oh,
out. We went out there as
wow.
part of two birthday celebrations. It's my birthday next month in July, and
Yes.
his big birthday in August. So we had a joint birthday celebration this weekend. So
Oh, incredible. That's pretty cool. It's his villa?
yeah, he's
And
got two out there. Yeah,
wow.
he
That's
owns two.
incredible.
Yeah,
Wow. So it's just a really nice place, kind of far away. You went to dinner. Uh,
yeah.
was
I
it?
mean, from the UK, Tim, it's about a two
Mm,
and a half hour flight.
yeah. It's
Uh,
very
then,
easy.
then we, yeah, then we picked. They both. Well, I didn't drive. The two friends of ours. They
Hmm.
both hired cars at the airport, so we just jumped in the
Oh,
cars, drove to his villa, and just chilled for a weekend. So
nice. Did you do grilling? Grill your own food, or
no, we
just kind?
didn't do a barbecue, Tim.
No.
We just went out to restaurants
The food's
every
probably there
evening.
is
And
incredible.
Tim, we went out to this Thai beach club, which is really you have to book it up in advance. And
Mm.
we wanted to go on the Sunday, but we couldn't get it in, so we did the Saturday. So we got there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Tim, and I just don't remember no more. I just don't remember no more. I don't honestly.
Wow.
Apparently, I was dancing with people and I can't remember. And
You enjoyed yourself.
so, yeah, I enjoyed
Oh,
myself.
that's great.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Wow.
Oh dear. But the problem is, Timmy, when it's like that, mate, you wonder if if you did anything wrong that you can't remember, and
look.
if you get the cold shoulder from the wife, then something's wrong. So.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it can't be helped. It is what it is, and
listen, it doesn't happen
it's not
every
every
weekend.
day.
Tim.
Exactly, we're not doing this
Yeah.
every day, right?
Yeah, I've just joined you, mate. I've just got a glass of beer.
Cheers.
I see you've got a glass. Yeah, Timmy, I'll drink. This is wonderful. I found this when I went to Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
Oh,
really? In Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, it's a Hogarden. It's a Belgian beer. It's a wheat beer. It's Belgium, yeah, and it's a wheat beer. Look, it's cloudy.
Whoa. It's like the Blue Moon. We have
it's
Blue
like
Moon.
It's like a sample that you take to the hospital, but literally, honestly, it is really, really nice. Yeah, Hogarden. It's really, really nice. And when we went to Abu Dhabi a couple of years ago, there was a Belgian bar there, and I just didn't know what to drink. And I saw this beer on a table, and I said to the guy, "What's that?" And he went, "I think that's Hogarden." So I said, "Can I try that?" And well, ever since they sell it in the supermarkets here, so I can still get it, and it's lovely.
Nice. Really so every time you drink, you remember your time in Abu Dhabi.
Exactly, Tim. It brings back memories of Abu Dhabi, and good times.
Nice. That's
cheers
why
to you, my
it's
friend.
really good to try the local food. When you're traveling somewhere, you should try their food, and then whenever you because sometimes you can get it here. In London, you could like what you're doing now, right? So you got yourself the Hogan, or just try anything there. What about in Portugal? What's popular? What do people eat there or drink? What's the choice?
Well, to be honest with you, Tim, it's Mediterranean, so it's basically you can get it's basically what you can get here. You get your steaks, you get your fish, everything. It's like a Mediterranean cuisine. So
lots of fish.
But I think Portugal's famous really for its fish. Perhaps someone or exactly Ian B. He said sardines. That's what they're famous for, the sardines.
Hey, Daniel Katz was just eating sardines.
Was he? Yeah, they're really nice
with
sardines.
Wine.
You're quite right, Ian. Yeah.
But do you eat them with wine or with beer? I feel like sardines would better go with beer.
Maybe, or maybe a white wine. Normally, when you're eating maybe meat like a steak or something, we was having red wine with the steaks, and so we was ordering red wine. And but as I say, I'm not really up with red wine, so I left it to my two friends to sort the red wines out, and sometimes they got it right, and sometimes it wasn't for me. But I did have a glass, but some of the wines they did pick was absolutely spot on. I like a.
You guys were drinking Spanish wine?
I like a nice fruity red wine. So
I think Spanish, Spanish and Portugal, because I know Spanish wine is a little bit sweeter than the French or Italian. So I would bet that Portugal wine would be also sweet.
Yeah,
because of this hot temperature, they gotta have good wine over there.
Yeah, but Portugal, I think, is famous for its port. It's actual, the drink port, you have the shot, a little port or something, normally at the end of the evening, you might have a little glass of port. I think that's what they're famous for, rather than their wines and, But no, we really had some lovely wines out there. Had some lovely wines.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country. I can see why JB lives out there. It's stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah, whole milk. That's right.
Hey, but the fish, we had Ray on a couple of days ago. He said that this whole fish thing, it's done. It's another 40 years. There's going to be no more fish.
Yeah.
Ever again.
Yeah. Whole milk's right. Douro Valley wines are fruit forward. Yes, right. Whole milk. You're quite right. We went to a supermarket, and everything that was on the shelf was Douro. If I'm pronouncing it right, Douro.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Interesting. Oh, shoot. Yes.
good evening, Uncle Jonga.
Oh, God. Yeah. Sorry, just got some good news. Shout
problem.
out to my watch channel. $5 super chat. Upvote beer. Food talk is better than dolphin talk. And those dolphins are. They don't believe in the art of foreplay. They go right into the action. Roja is Chalky Arla. Ryosha.
Right, Rioja is a wine. It's a
Oh,
red
yeah?
wine.
Oh.
Yeah. Rioja
That's
Chalky
nice.
Arla.
This is another cool thing to do, is to try. Now, it's unfortunate that you're not a fan of wine, but the wine is actually, there's something to that drink. You know, there's something special about it. Almost magical, you could
It's supposed to
say.
be very good for you, Tim.
Yeah. And it's
Red wine is
better
supposed to be very
than
good for
beer,
you.
I heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I heard that some people live really long while enjoying wine, so it might not be
Yeah.
as. And hey, and the Romans, right? They enjoyed it. The Greeks. It's a drink that goes really far back. But I don't know. Compared to beer, beer is a much more recent invention, no?
Tim, let me
No.
apologise. Can I just pull up Duncan's?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Just pull up Duncan. Duncan, I'm sorry. That's my dog in the background. She's sleeping. She's snoring. She's asleep and she's snoring in my lounge.
Oh.
So I do apologise. Yeah. So if that's what you can hear, I do apologise. But that's her. Bless her. She's 14 and a half. So that's her snoring. I'm sorry.
I hope that it's not my fan, because we had a full-on switch in temperature here in New York. We went from nice, cool, kind of rainy, slightly rainy weather, straight into the Sahara Desert with high humidity. It's really bad. New York right now. I wish that the transition was a little bit smoother. Watch Apprentice, but I don't know. I mean, how is over there in London?
What, the weather?
Is it still, yeah, the weather.
The weather's still iffy, Timmy. I mean, we've had a couple of good days, fairly warm days.
Well, what about Portugal? How was Portugal? Was it sunny?
No,
what was the temperature?
Was fine. We had sun every day.
Oh yeah. What's the temperature? High 9, like Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit? Timmy, you've got me.
You don't know Fahrenheit? Okay, give me Celsius.
So about maybe 80s, in the 80s, 81 or something like that.
Celsius?
Yeah. No. Fahrenheit. It was about
Fahrenheit.
27 Celsius.
Okay. 80s, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was.
Wow. And it wasn't humid, right? It's just dry, hot.
No, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It was warm, Tim. Okay. It wasn't humid. Yeah, I mean, that humidity just makes you sweat all the time. But no, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
Fantastic. I mean, no wonder JB chose to go back there. And you know what? Yeah. It's kind of tucked away in Europe. You know, if things go south, you know, Portugal is pretty safe. So, just great country. Very, very. It's low key, right? They don't really do anything much, right? Or what's no, right?
No,
just quiet.
Yeah, I think once again, I think they rely on, like Spain does, Tim, and they just rely on tourism as well. You know, so. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying tourism is their main income, but I think it goes a long way. A lot of expat, you know, from all over Europe have got We'll have villas in Portugal. We'll have villas in Spain.
Nothing
As
wrong
they
with
have in
tourism.
Florida, you know. So,
Yeah,
and it's just the
nothing wrong.
heat, Tim. That's the trouble. It's just the heat. People like the heat. It's good for the bones, and you know, for any ailments you've got. I'm a great believer in the rays of the sun. You know, when the sun's out, it just puts a stride. You know, it just makes a stride in your step. You know, I think it just gives you a boost when the
Yeah.
sun's out. You know, I just
Well,
think
it's
it's lovely.
energy from the sun, right?
Yeah,
People, they're a little bit like plants as well, right? If you get
yeah,
some good sunlight, it kind of feeds you like a tree. But don't get too
yeah.
much; you'll get burnt. Newbie says we need more global warming. Rev your
With your engines.
engines. I don't know if we need more global warming. Look, the global warming. It's an interesting topic. It's it's a topic where probably not going to affect our lives, right? Even I think global warming is probably not going to affect my life, but I still kind of care. I think it would really suck if like 100 years down the road, we got the post-apocalyptic planet, right? It's its countries revert back to, I don't know. It's kind of
In the
it's
UK, Tim, in the UK, a lot of our weather is governed by what they call the jet stream,
oh,
and it's a
okay.
big
And where is
factor.
this jet stream
And the
coming
jet
from?
stream is in the atmosphere, and it's like a wind that travels like 200-300 miles an hour in the atmosphere, and that governs the wind all around us. Even I think to your east coast to a certain extent, it comes across the Atlantic. And you know it affects our weather big time. So we are really governed by the jet stream, and depending where the jet stream is, as I say, it just affects our weather in UK and in Europe. And it's
Oh, so you
at the
mean if
moment, Timmy, we've not had a real dry week since last year. I mean, you know, I think must have had. Well, I think rain must have had rain every single week since last October. I would imagine.
wow,
Yeah,
it's a
we've
lot of
had
rain.
really wind,
Is that good for the
rain.
plants, or is it just too much? It's washing
Well, I'll tell you what,
away.
Tim, there shouldn't be an hosepipe ban this year. That's for sure. So normally every year we have hosepipe bans where you can't water your plants, you can't water your grass because there's not enough water in the reservoirs, etc., etc. Which I think is all bullshit anyway. Because you know, before, I mean, I don't know if you realise, but a lot of our waters now is on what we call metered water. So we're on water meters. But before the meters, they could never tie you down to how much water you were using.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So this is where the hosepipe ban started coming in to stop the usage of water during our summer months, which they called the dry spell. But
Wow.
we've had so much rain this year. They don't mention they daren't
It's
mention
no
a
longer a
hosepipe
problem, huh?
ban. They'd be undrawn and quartered. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And like, it was a. Do you particularly use a lot of water, or you don't use a lot of water?
Me personally, no,
No.
because this particular year, I'm not really a flower person, Tim. You know, I've
Yeah.
got grass both, front and back of my house. We've got
Yeah.
a few bushes and everything, but I'm
Yeah.
not really what we call green fingers. No, and I don't go out and water my grass or my plants or anything. I just let Mother Nature take care of it. So
Yeah. You're just like natural environment. You're not
just
going to
leave it.
bring
Yeah,
it.
just leave it.
Yeah.
What
Just
will
leave
be
it
will
be.
be.
What's
You know,
the?
it will grow back. It will all grow back.
Yeah. It's just you're fighting against entropy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's
Let Mother Nature take its course.
Yeah, and you know what? Mother Nature is beautiful. Is I find pleasure at just looking at natural environment. Although, all these parks that we have here in New York, the Central Park, the Prospect Park, that's all artificial. Those lakes and stuff,
Yeah,
They're just man-made creations. Pretty cool to see, though. Davey says it's not bullshit, man. There's been no reservoir built since before the war, and the population has exploded.
That's
We
right,
have,
Davey.
yeah.
Sorry, Tim. I was going to
Huh?
say, Tim, they're building all. Want to build thousands and thousands of houses in the UK, yeah, up and down the country, but they're not putting the infrastructure in. They're not building no more sewage works or no
You know
more
why?
power plants,
You know
yeah,
why
or no
you
more
guys are not
reservoirs,
building any of that stuff that's
yeah.
important? Because
So
you're
what you really
preoccupied
need?
fighting over just absolute bullshit like this, like Paul Thorpe, right? Posting this nonsense actually 2 days ago. We already spoke about this, but like politics, instead of it being about important stuff, it's just about this, and it's
But
kind of
listen,
sad.
Tim, if he feels it's important, then let it get on. Let him get on with it,
No,
and we
of
just do
course he
our
can do
own thing,
whatever he wants, but I'm just
Yeah.
pointing out that so many people fall for this, and it's look at this, 13,000, so insane. He wants to do politics, and this is what instead of being about important stuff like what you just mentioned, it's about just nonsense. This is my friend. I mean, whatever. What can we do? Nothing.
Nothing, mate. Nothing.
It's just human
As I say,
nature.
just let Paul get on with what Paul's got to get on with. So
Yo, private gentleman, welcome to the show. Oh, here we go. See, I
now
confused
this
you
is the
earlier.
private gentleman,
That's the
Tim.
private
Yeah.
gentleman. I should have said. See, I should have said
Hello, mate.
hello.
Yeah.
Watch Apprentice, welcome to the show. Hey, look.
Hi, Steve. Yeah,
hello,
hey,
mate.
Steve. How you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
I'm do you have a nice holiday? I'm just trying some new sound out. Yeah.
Yeah, and a fantastic time. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. It's been a madhouse over here, but never mind. It's completely Russ Abbott, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, great. Good evening, Timothy.
When I joined the stream, Tim introduced me as the very private gentleman.
Oh, did he? And what an appropriate title that is.
And I take that as a compliment.
Yes, most definitely, 100%. Yeah. What a man. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at here, Tim?
Well, it's still a watch show, right? So this is one of the new watches that was recently introduced upon us, and I actually kind of like it. This is we just had the Brutalist design watch, right? Let me bring this up. It's so cool. Okay. I got this image of what one of our viewers trying on that. Here we go. Let's see. Give me a second. Sorry, I should have had this ready to go. Check this out. Watch space is getting very interesting, guys. You see this? Remember this watch? I don't know what this brand is called. And now we have this one released. It's pretty cool, right? Watches are becoming something else. They're transforming. These brands, which started out remember, when the watch market started becoming popular, all the brands were basically just either copying a Rolex, either copying a Patek, like Steinhardt, right? But now they're actually starting to become unique brands. This is interesting stuff. I think this is a space that we're gonna follow, right?
Starting to bring out quirky looking watches now, yeah?
Very artistic, I would say. Just different. Just I wouldn't say it's quirky. I guess maybe the one on the right is quirky. The one on the left seems to be very serious. No. It's just new stuff, and I like it. Personally, I wouldn't buy it. I don't know. I don't feel safe buying these, although I think there should be no issues. Although the one on the left is really big. You need massive wrists for this thing.
How's the one on the right, Timmy? How's the one on the right with a wrist strap? How's it configured?
I mean, look at that.
Oh, I see.
Right?
Wow.
It looks pretty good.
So is there something underneath that the wrist strap goes through?
Great question, right? I haven't seen the back yet. There might be a pass through, or maybe a lug kind of. See, there's
maybe
no
a couple
image.
of lugs. Yeah.
There,
or a
there
couple
might...
of spring bars, not spring bars, but you know what I mean. A couple of bars underneath.
Yep, kind of. It's the same thing on Cartier Crash.
Exactly.
And this is kind of a Crash, but not as complicated. Oh, and there's no crown either. You notice that? It's a perfect design. There's probably crown underneath.
Wow.
Yeah, there's another thing. Wowzers. You see that? It's pretty cool design. I really like it. Anoma. Just don't like the name. It sounds awful.
Yeah, it looked better on the wrist. I didn't like it when he was just holding it with the fingers, but it looked definitely better on the wrist.
I mean, this is big because it's got this triangular crystal. Obviously, if you drop this watch, it's gonna cost a lot of money to replace the crystal, so you got to be careful with that. But I mean, it's very interesting, very unique design. It's kind of the two triangles, they're not perfect. They're kind of slightly off-centered. And then you got another triangle on the inside.
Yeah.
Lasered in. Also, kind of sideways. And what's the price? I don't think I set the price yet. Okay. The first 100 are limited edition. And it's 1,300 pounds.
That's not bad.
That's the price, right? It's not bad. And look at the hands. They look gorgeous. They're like wings or feathers. It's gorgeous stuff, private gentlemen. Why don't you buy one of these instead of a Tudor?
So the indices are printed on the crystal.
What does that mean?
Oh, the indices, you know, the white.
Oh,
the
no,
white
the
markers
indices are on the dial. They're painted on the dial.
on the dial. Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's very nice. It's just I wish there was a picture of the front so that, or sorry, picture of the back so we could see how the strap is integrated.
So I assume the arrow. Oh, sorry, Tim. Go.
No, please. No, Hodinkee doesn't have an article on this thing yet. And monochrome. Oh yeah, here we go. Maybe monochrome has an image. Let's see here. Oh wow, that's a great image. Oh, there you can see the crown. How it's yeah, you see it's hidden underneath, so you could probably pull it out. You just pop it. Let's see.
Well, it might be that it doesn't actually fit into the case. It might just have a wheel on the outside that you can just turn anyway. Just pull out and turn.
Maybe. But hey, either way, it's fantastic. Then look at the hands. It's got actually a cap on top of the hands.
Yeah.
The hands are
and the little arrow pointing to the 12 o'clock.
Yeah. The little triangle. I guess that's their logo.
Good job it's there because you wouldn't know really, would you? Apart from the name.
Yeah.
But,
no. Oh, here's
a
close-up.
That's what I meant. The cutaway.
Look at that. Yeah. You can probably scroll it from underneath, or you could just get your nail in there and pull it out. It's very nice. Oh, there's the finish on the case back. You can see the gasket. This is probably some good waterproofness. Again, this is not going to be limited, but the first 100 pieces are going to be numbered interesting way of doing this. Basically, the first 100 gonna be super desirable, and then it's gonna be, hey, if you still want the watch, because it doesn't matter to you to have a number, you can still get it. So it's a good proposition. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Wish I had the money to buy this. I would recommend this as a great like little piece. If you want something interesting, something cool, I bet this could even, this brand, if they're successful, they're gonna be probably like Ming, continuing to iterate on this design. Maybe they'll make a square watch like this, also offset. You can imagine
Yeah.
how that would look like. Yeah.
As
There's a
Dr.
potential here.
Dr. Bob's saying, it's like a guitar pick, like a plectrum.
Yeah. And what a cool watch for somebody who's a
A
musician.
musician.
Yeah.
O'Sheen.
Oshin, yeah, great gift. Oshin should partner with this brand. Okay, look at this. The case is 39 mils, so it's a little bit on the smaller side. It's also really thin at 9.45 millimeters height and with 50 meters of water resistance. Hey, at 50 meters, that's pretty good. I'll take it.
That's not bad.
Yeah. What's the movement? Selita SW100 automatic. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Then you got 18 millimeters leather strap. So between the
It's the same
lugs.
movement. It's the same movement that Red's got in his nomadic.
Oh, amazing. See,
That's
that's
the
pretty
same
good.
movement.
I would
Yeah.
take this over Nomadic because, let's be honest, Nomadic is just a Submariner ripoff, whereas this, it's your own unique thing.
Yeah, but Red bought it because he come from Belfast. That's why he bought it.
Of course, you gotta support your homeland.
Yeah, of course you have.
It's cool.
Exactly. Exactly.
It pays for the the guys who are in that country. They're creating a little business. Support the local business. I buy a lot of stuff that's made in America just because I believe in this country. Hey, check this out. Oh, this is made in Germany.
You've got RGM now, haven't you? What's the other?
RGM. I got the IWC Schaffenhausen.
They make good watches. RGM, really nice watches.
I'm not a fan.
No, not really.
No, to me
Okay.
they're kind of hideous. I don't know why. I'm not a fan. They're too old school, too like old pocket watch. I'm not into that. Although I respect it. I totally understand some people are into that kind of style.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, when I checked RGM out, I thought they were really nice.
No, they are really nice, but they make those classical old school watches, and I'm like, I like modern stuff a little bit more. For it's personal preference, I like modern stuff, and I see this is like a postmodern watch right here. Together with this one, I mean, we're entering a postmodern wristwatch. This is where it's like creativity takes over. Whoa, Terry, Civil Watch Austin, careful with the pizza. Good to see two Brits on the stream. The Watch Apprentice Tuesdays meetup should be fun. Oh, what's
Cheers,
this?
Terry. Cheers, Terry. Yeah, next Tuesday I'm meeting up with Jamie Opulence and Muhammad Ali.
Oh, nice. Shout out to Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, we're having lunch in the Selfridges. Claridges, sorry. Clarges or Claridges.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's the London. For the London, is it like pre-London or is this post-London?
This is pre-London because that'll be, sorry, Timmy, it's Tuesday. So the show will be on 15th, which is the Saturday. So all those that are coming to the show are coming early and staying in the Big Brother house, aren't they?
Oh, that's gonna be trouble. Best of luck to them.
There'll be trouble ahead.
Yeah. I've been invited and disinvited from the
Whereabouts
brother's house
Is that or
twice.
is that
Sorry,
is that a doc's problem?
Sorry,
private
Anthony.
gentleman. Sorry, you were
Whereabouts is
saying
that in
something.
London? Yeah, the Big Brother house. Whereabouts is that in London? Whereabouts is that?
Wait a minute. Good question. Good question. North London somewhere, Anthony.
Oh yeah, I've had a place there. Is it what is it? A B&B that they've all
No,
knocked up together?
No. I think, but don't quote me on this. I
Yeah.
think it's one of those Airbnb.
Yeah,
They've rented a.
yeah. Oh, lovely. Yeah, how big's
Yeah.
that then? Is it a big drum?
I'm not Anthony. I really don't know how big it is, but I know that it. I don't know how many is actually in the Big Brother house, but
Blimey.
no, it's
All right.
as I say, I'm sure it's an Airbnb. If it's not, then maybe someone will tell me in the chat. But I think it's definitely North London, though, my friend. Yeah, because they're all there for the Watch
yeah,
Time
very nice
London,
too.
which is
Yeah,
at
lovely.
near Wembley Stadium for the Saturday.
It's got to be somewhere near the Wembley.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's why they picked it. Yeah. Elstree, Duncan, Elstree. No, it's not Elstree, my friend. It's not Elstree. Definitely not.
No, it won't be.
I can't think it's Elstree. It's not. I can't think. Sorry, I don't know.
No, I had a place
Shout
in
out.
Ladbroke Grove.
Shout out to Dr.
Ladbroke
Bob's
Grove,
Nightmare.
wow.
Yeah.
He says, Tim, put an Apple AirTag on Red Shuffle. That's good stuff.
Cheeky Winders says Clarity is very posh TWA. Yeah, it's out of my league, my friend. I can tell you. It's definitely out of my league.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, I don't know, like this London watch show did not really terribly excite me. Like it's the watch brands that are there. Like if this brand was there, nice. And what is this thing called? Man, I'm never gonna learn the name of this one. The art something, right? Let's see here.
I don't know. No.
Let's see.
That looks like my son's iPod that he sat on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just that shape.
Pretty. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, the face looks the dial looks quite nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's a precious stone.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah, it's a very special.
That's not you trying it on, Tim, is it?
No.
Oh,
Somebody
it's
else.
not you. Okay.
No. I wish it was me. It's I
That's
mean,
the
I
bloke
wouldn't
who
be
shaved
buying
his
this
arms,
watch.
isn't
I gotta be honest. But man, if it was on the strap, I think it would be better. It just looks so big. It looks too big for me. I can't find it. It's not on Hodinkee. So what the hell? Monochrome. It's been released already quite some time. What's it called? You know, it's very similar to the new AP, the remastered O2 as well. Like, look at this. These brands are going in a very similar direction. You see that? How crazy is that? If you can see the screen. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not a fan of that on the right, Tim.
That's the new AP. 250
AP,
pieces.
really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
What? You're surprised?
I'm not. No, I'm not a fan. No, I'm not
a fan. Doesn't excite you?
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's very limited. Only 250 pieces.
Just hope it doesn't break.
Yeah. But yeah, you can see how it's so similar to the one on the left.
You'll find the 3 o'clock position of that watch as it's sticking out will dig into your wrist, right by the venal area.
It could just cut you open. Imagine
if
you fall just the
point.
wrong way,
Yeah.
it just slices your veins,
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You certainly wouldn't be able to put your wrist back, would you?
My wife would probably want to buy me. Yeah, my wife would probably. No,
It's
my wife
like
would want to probably buy me that to do herself a favour. But
it looks like the Cybertruck of the wristwatches.
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
definitely.
I heard some
I don't
scary
know.
news about Cybertruck. Some
I
guy
don't know what
sliced his.
whoever come up with that design.
Actually, this is a recreation of a 1970s design. They claim.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, let me show you. The it's based on Look at that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's the old one.
The left is ladies, though, isn't it?
It's much smaller, but I think it was a men's watch at that time. It's
Wow.
like 70s, very old, and they had these in different shapes. So this could be not even the end of the collection. They could expand upon this by releasing different kind of cutouts. Let's say this time they had it extending to the right. Maybe next version they could do it extending to the left, kind of do a left-hand drive, or go into the corner and be a kind of a sideways watch or something. There's different possibilities here where they can keep iterating on this design, I think. I think it would be an interesting collection. They could build an interesting collection out of this. But I mean, what else do you do, right? Private gentleman and
I don't
the
know.
other gentleman.
I don't know, Tim. To be honest.
Yeah. I mean, look, we don't have to like it. This is just the direction that the watch hobby is going.
Listen, I'm sure that. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that will like it. It's like a retro style, isn't it? So
very retro, and
Yeah.
and this
They
you can see
got
how
all
boom,
these
like
ideas from the science fiction TV shows of the 70s, which are big reruns on YouTube, 24 hours now, of Thunderbirds and all that lot. That's where
really
Jerry
the
Anderson.
Thunderbirds are go.
Yeah, 24-hour Thunderbirds, 24-hour Joe 90, Captain Scarlet, and they got the watch ideas from Jerry Anderson. He did all that back in the 70s.
Huh.
So
There you go.
yeah,
I like
obviously this is the Ventura look-alike, homage type thing,
Yeah, it is a little bit like a Ace Ventura. You're talking about the Hamilton?
The Hamilton, yeah. What is this company, Anoma? Where are they based? What, Northern Ireland? Southern Ireland? What?
No way. No,
No?
hold on a second.
Somebody said they were Irish a minute ago.
They're Irish? No way. Okay. Let's see here. What are they saying? The name Anoma, which is short for anomaly, is inspired by unconventional shape of the brand's first watch. Anoma doesn't really say. They don't put it on a dial. French. Oh shoot! Look at this. A1 watch draws inspiration from unique source, a 1950s table by Charlotte Perriand. 1903-1999, a renowned French architect. What is this? Charlotte. Oh, she made some kind of a table? Okay. It's very artsy, schmancy, fancy. Okay. Pebble. A sensual pebble crash. The Bethune signature. Audemars Piguet. Recent brutalist. Watch, okay, it's got a lot of. Look, they don't really say. What? Let's see. Command F. Made in. See, the article does not talk about where it's made. So, we could own. Oh no, Swiss made.
Oh yeah, it's Swiss made. Yeah, so it's my fault. I've got Irish on the brain this week after 3 hours of Oisin's videos. But,
yeah.
Yes. So.
Okay, so there we go. I'm glad we corrected that.
That's for Guinness.
That's pretty good. Big shout out to the Swiss. They're continuing to push the innovation forward. I'm loving this. Truly am. Look at such a great quality for a really good price. Man. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so we got this one. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Uh, Erosion of Time, a Daniel Arsham and Ublo collab. This is a weird watch, okay? We're going into a wacky direction, okay? This is a pocket watch / table watch. And this is in Ublo doing a collab with this artist. And I remember back in the day we looked at some of his art. This guy makes different kind of popular things out of plaster, and then makes it look like this thing is corroding. All right, you see here like these cars and stuff. Anyways, they did this collab. Check this out. It's a Ublo pocket watch. And then when you're home, you put it into like a holder, and it's like a magnifier. So this glass ball acts as a magnifier. Come on. Okay.
And then what? It becomes what? A house clock?
It becomes like a table clock.
All right.
Yeah, see here? It's a magnifying table.
It looks better in that.
It looks really, yeah, I mean, art-wise, this is insane.
Yeah.
But I mean, what kind of person nowadays would wear a pocket watch, especially this type of a crazy pocket watch?
But you just showed a picture. I don't know, this guy, was he a rapper or something? But I mean,
No, he's an artist.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
it could be around, I mean, a rapper could
He's
be
the
wearing
modern
something like that
artist.
around his neck.
Huh?
A rapper could be wearing that around his neck.
I don't think he's a rapper. I think he's an
No,
artist.
I'm just saying a rapper.
A
could
rapper
wear it.
could wear something like this around his neck?
Yep.
Could John Mayer wear something like this around his neck?
Nah, he wouldn't get away with it.
No, this has to be you have to be a
rapper.
show off, right?
Yeah, definitely.
This is so over the top, my God. But as far as art and technology goes, this is cool. But man, this is not flippable, okay? Watches are not investment. I repeat, watches are not an investment.
Were they, Tim? Were they?
Some really old ones, I believe, are kind of an investment because I think.
Are they an asset?
Yes, they're definitely an asset. Yeah, because they're worth value, but there's a possibility that someday it's going to become a worthless asset. Kind of like Beanie Babies. Remember that was a trend in the 90s. People spent thousands, tens of thousands for certain collectible Beanie Babies. And where's that market now, huh? Watches could become the future Beanie Babies.
Face down in the swimming pool.
Face down at the bottom of the pool. Actually, yeah.
Especially if you purchased in the hype.
Oh,
you still got that piece, and you still got that piece. I mean,
definitely.
You've taken a big hit. You've taken a massive hit now.
Yeah, not a good move.
No, you just got to ride it out now and hope that the market picks up sooner or later, and you can get rid of that piece if you want to get rid of it. That is, But as I say, all those people that purchased in the hype must be
they're still high quality watches.
Yeah.
No,
I'm talking the Grail pieces. when
Yeah.
When you're paying hundreds of thousands for a watch, and they must be kicking themselves.
There are kids out there still paying 17,500 UK for a Batman. For a CPO 1-year-old Batman. They're just blowing the money. So there are people doing it. I mean, I'm not seeing the sign of a recession over here in watches. My wife and I, we got kicked out of an AD today.
Oh, shit. Wait, is it because you went went back to ask about a Rolex if you can get one? What did it?
No, I went to look at the new Tudor Mono,
Oh,
or whatever you want
yeah,
to call it.
the black one, the
the Sean
41.
Connery. Yeah.
The new
I
Sean
went to the
Connery
door.
Tudor. And what did they tell you?
I went to the door, and a big 7-foot security guard come to the door in a 3-piece suit and said,
Yeah.
"Have you got an appointment?" So my wife and I standing at the door there, and we said, "It's 5 to 5. There's 4 people standing in the shop there, and they're doing nothing."
Yeah.
So he said, "No, you got to have an appointment to come in. We're expecting 3 customers." And I said, "Well, you got 3
Unbelievable.
customers. You got four staff." He said, "No, we're not letting you in." So I'm on the phone to Tudor UK managing director tomorrow at Tudor head office.
That's
That's
outrageous.
ridiculous. You
Wow.
know. So the problem
Tudor
is
have become so snooty.
you know. So there's one in the window. I don't personally think, it's my own opinion, Timmy, so I don't want to get into trouble. My own opinion, I don't think it's for sale. I think it's a carrot in the window to get people in the door. It's on a Jubilee.
And when you try to get through the door to tell them
£3,910.
to fuck off.
No, I didn't tell them to fuck off. They told me to fuck off.
Yeah, I know,
You know,
right? Yeah, they got.
Yeah,
They just
sorry.
wanna. Yeah, it just
swore there.
looks like
Yeah.
they wanna rile people up a little bit.
So,
They put a
you
carrot
just
in
got-
the window and they won't let them inside.
Yeah, I mean, you even need a black book to get on them now. You know,
can't believe
so there, Tudor is a black book watches to get on the green ones, and you need to buy something else to get on them now, nearly. You know, so I'll give up.
John Doe says, Tim, 30 plus years American. Okay, one time furniture was going for thousands, hundreds of thousands, and now it goes really cheap. It never comes back after its downturn. No! Is watch industry going to die from this way forward? Is it only downhill from now?
No, definitely not.
I don't know, Tim. I think a lot of it's to do with maybe the economy, but as I say, to a certain extent, our economy's not too bad. We seem to be turning a corner in the UK. You know, obviously,
All day long.
energy prices were sky high last year or 18 months ago. They're starting to sort of just come down again. I think, you know, people, I'm just talking about the UK, I think people are a little bit apprehensive, but I think people are still spending their money. So, you know, and with me at the moment, I will definitely get one more watch, but it's finance, and that's the thing. You know, I've spent the money I had on this GMT, and
Lovely.
once I get my funds back up, I shall start looking. I shall start looking again. But
there's no rush because
No.
the more you wait, the better prices you're gonna get on
Yeah,
other
yeah.
watches.
yeah.
Sotheby's decreasing the buyer's fees is a big signal, you know, that they're not very confident in the watch market. But by the way, this is not actually even that crazy expensive. You would think that Hublot it would charge like 500K for this watch, but it's 88,000. Okay, this pocket watch, and you know, art piece, 88K.
Yeah, but I bet the magnifier's 80 grand and the watch is 8.
I mean, it's a really dumb way to blow 88K.
Yeah.
But hey, this is one of the new things. These brands, they're trying something new. And by the way, Breitling announced another limited edition, and I think this is really bad. Okay, well, okay, this green one is cool, but this limited edition, basically, the way you know it's limited edition is that you look at the back end of the second hand, and they put GA, and GA stands for Gianni Antetokounmpo. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I never heard of him.
No.
Gianni's
No.
and
Oh, NBA was it?
NBA, the
Basketball
basketball
player.
player.
Well, we wouldn't hear anything
Okay,
like
well,
that in the UK.
this is such a weird collab. It's Breitling. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, but basketball player. Okay, NBA superstar. All right, I mean, they're trying to market, and what I really don't like is that they did Victoria Beckham limited edition this way with where they put VB on the back end of the second hand, and here they put GA, and it's like, oh, that's just how you're going to make these limited editions. That's all. That's all it takes. You change the second hand, change the dial color. Limited edition. It's, I don't know. It doesn't feel very creative.
Is that rose gold, Tim?
Yeah. I mean, I like the dial. The Arabics. It's pretty cool. Rolex made, of course, these Arabics extremely popular. The Daytona and the Day-Dates with the Arabic numerals. They're like hottest of the hot. But I mean, I wish it was something a little bit better. I guess. See, look. No, it's not.
I'm just switching browsers. I'll be back in 5. Sorry.
Okay,
mate.
Cool. I'll drop the link. I wish it was something a little bit more creative. It seems to be very. Huh?
And I'm just going to say, Tim, I wouldn't buy something with someone's initials on it.
It is kind of weird.
It's strange.
No, look, if you're a fan of the player, that could be cool.
If you've got a cult following, then yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, seriously. It does kind of look like a little bit that Fortby watch. By the way, I mean, he says that he's now sold out of the white one. That's insane. Okay, watch this. Look at this, Paul Thorpe. I just wanna. I don't believe it. Like, this can't be possible. See, he says, oh, it's no longer available. It's at limited delivery. The white one is sold out.
It says sold out, so
it can't be. You know what? I refuse to believe it. All right. I'm gonna have to see proof. I think this is a marketing ploy to try and hype up the other colors. I think they're not selling, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
So if you went on the website and tried to order that, and you was allowed to, then it wouldn't be sold out. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yesterday I was testing the system and I put 1,200 of them.
Yeah, but it was saying, look, Timmy, it's saying
now
sold
it says
out.
sold out. Whoa!
So
they changed it on the back end.
Out of stock. So it's out of stock.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that any of them sold. You know, these are pre-orders. This is not even the order of the actual watch. I think it's a pre-order. This is you're not going to get it immediately. So it's a pre-order. See it?
Even if they've not been distributed yet, the orders for the 100 white watch is sold out. Even though maybe
I can go into
when they're going to start distributing them, wasn't it July or
I don't
August
know.
time?
At the end of August.
August now. So
you know what I think has happened?
People have ordered it though, Tim. So that's why.
Who ordered one? Who ordered one?
Well, Well, obviously, 100 people,
No, but that's
maybe
not
more.
obviously because apprentice. Because I could go into the back end. You know the way this website works. This is a Shopify website, and I can go into the back end of the website. I could put any number. I could change numbers to whatever I want. And so what I
Well,
think has happened is that these are not selling at all. He hasn't sold a
right.
single white one, and he decided to do a marketing
Well,
pivot to make it look like they're running out. So put the white. Let's just say nobody was ordering white one anyways. He flipped it, and now he's hoping that people will fall for the FOMO. Suddenly, if
Timmy,
there were people who were thinking that they're gonna buy, now they're gonna
Timmy,
see, oh, the white one sold out. Let me get the orange one before it's too
Timmy.
late.
Try and order the white one then, and see if you can't order it. It's sold out.
No,
Simple.
that's not what it means. Okay, yes, look, they fixed it on the website. Okay,
Right.
what
So
happened?
you can't order it. It's sold out.
You can't order it, but it
whether it's
doesn't
a
mean that
market-
it's sold out. It might have. I don't believe he sold a single one.
Why would you?
I just
put
don't
sold
think
out,
people are
Tim?
that stupid.
Timmy, why
Stop.
would you put sold out? Can I
Because
just say
I think it's a
something?
marketing
No.
ploy.
Let me just say something, Tim. I got in touch. I got in touch and asked if I could be allowed on the day of the release of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was on the stream. And
Okay.
people were not on. Sorry, I wasn't on the panel. I was just in the chat watching. People were ordering the watches. So
Okay, yes, you could order, but it doesn't mean that they're going to be delivered. I mean, this is promised to be delivered at the end. No, will be made. They will be made at the end of August, so they will be delivered. Who knows when?
But the 100 pre-order has gone.
I don't think it's gone. I don't think he took 100 pre-orders. There's no shot, because if there's gonna be one that was gonna sell out first, it would probably be the black one or the orange one. There's no way there's anyone on the planet Earth who looked at those three watches and out of those three picked to buy the ugliest one. If somebody was gonna buy one of these watches, they're not gonna buy the white one. That one is so ugly.
Timmy, it doesn't matter. It's not our choice. It's people's choice.
I know. I'm just saying. I think this is a marketing
choice.
This is a
to
marketing
100
ploy.
people, or there might have been more than 100 people that tried to get hold of that watch. The first 100 that's got hold of it wanted it.
Nobody was trying to get the hold of it, Apprentice. There's no shot. Were you clamoring to get one?
No, because
Exactly.
it wasn't for. But it wasn't for me, Tim. That's all.
Come on. Hey,
not every watch
raise
is for
your
me.
hand. Hey. Let's get somebody in the chat. If you pre-ordered one, let me know if somebody ordered one, and tell me why, and I'll drop the link. If somebody bought one of these watches, if somebody bought a white one, particularly, I want you to jump on the stream and explain yourself. Why did you do this to yourself?
This is not a marketing ploy.
It is a marketing ploy.
They would not do that, Tim.
Why wouldn't they do that?
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Steve. Yeah, I think they
won't
do
that. They saw that these are unsellable. If there's two people, at this point, I think they're trying to sell at least 2 or 3.
I think when they released them, Timmy, at Romped Home, mate, you got, it was an avalanche.
It was, Timmy. I was there. I witnessed it.
I was there as well. They banned me very quickly, but I was there in the chat too, and it wasn't going really well at all.
Well, Timmy,
there was 50 people.
When was the launch?
It was 2
when
weeks
was the
ago.
launch?
2 weeks ago.
How long?
3 weeks ago.
Quite a long. In them 3 weeks, Timmy, you'll be surprised how many people have inquired over them in them watches.
Nobody has inquired for this. Come on, Apprentice.
On one brand of watch, Timmy, on one brand of watch, they're sold out. So
that's just what they're saying. The reality is nobody pre-ordered the white one, and they figured, okay, if nobody's going to order the white one at all, we're gonna pivot and we're gonna use it as a marketing to try to build a little bit more hype. Like, oh, guys,
No,
make
forgive
sure
me,
to
Timmy.
buy fast before they run out.
Let me ask you this, Timmy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if people start filtering over to the black or the orange, yeah,
Yeah.
and they suddenly sell out of them, and then all of a sudden the white one becomes available again, how are they going to explain it?
And sorry, and then what they're gonna do after that? They're gonna sell out of the orange one, and then what?
So if they sell out of the black and the orange, and all of a sudden the white now becomes available again, how are they going to explain that there's more available on the white?
They'll say they ordered another batch.
It's only limited to 100.
They said there was so much demand that they decided to order another batch of them.
No way.
Yes, they will.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Get ready to get your mind blown, okay, apprentice? Watch it happen.
I'm sure the black one. I'm sure the black one was very popular amongst the military
Due to high demand,
people.
I have restocked.
In the chat. I read a number of ex-servicemen, comrades of mine, in the chat who were buying the black one.
I don't know of a single person who has ordered one of these watches. That's why I don't believe any of them sold, especially the ugly white one.
They're sold out, Tim. They're sold out.
It doesn't mean anything. This is just a graphic. You can make a graphic. Hey, I have a website. You know that? Look, Tim. Look. I have a website, timwright.com. Okay, watch this. You want to see it, how it's done? Okay, I'll do it for you right here. Look, you see these mugs? $25, right? I can go into the back end of this website and change it to sold out. Okay, you want me to see me do it? Okay, here, let's see.
Timmy,
let me just log in.
We need a T-shirt for the channel that says plausible deniability, mate.
Yeah.
Plausible deniability.
All right.
I mean,
Timmy's driving me to drink, and
you're not the only one. Me too.
I'm telling you, this is because okay, watch.
Come on, Tim. Give us old men a chance, will you, mate?
You saw the mugs, right? There was you could buy them,
there's
right?
2 of them on your panel at the moment. 2 mugs.
Okay. Well, we do actually have to just give me a second. I have to enter these pin codes. Oh my God! Confirm.
G-Shock's in the back room, Timmy.
Oh yeah, let's add G-Shock. Hey G-Shock.
Hey,
how are you doing?
How you guys? How you doing?
This is nuts, right?
Hello, mate. Come on.
Good. All right, Anthony.
Hello, mate.
All right. And look, Timmy, I'm standing up.
I mean,
I'm not sleeping. I'm not laying down. I'm standing up.
G-Shock, watch. I mean, am I accurate? Am I right or am I right? I'm reading that situation correctly.
You're right. You're backing Timmy up, are you?
If he wants me to. But I have one question.
Yeah.
Timmy, when are you releasing your watch? When are we going to see Tim Wright's watch?
Oh my God.
Never mind Paul Thorpe's watch. It's made in China. When are we going to see your watch? Made in Switzerland.
We want the pink Zodiac.
Pink Zodiac, actually. Yeah. Timmy, no, that's a good idea. Pink Zodiac.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
On the Jubilee.
Yeah, that could work.
Pink and yellow Zodiac on the Jubilee.
You could have polished pink end links. Timmy?
Come on, Tim. We love you.
It's the British invasion, look.
Yeah, it's the British invasion.
It's the British invasion.
The Americans have gone and the British are here.
Yeah. It's D-Day.
Just remember D-Day.
Yeah, D-Day. Yeah. Actually, you got a point there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. My father-in-law was there, mentioned in dispatches.
Good.
God bless him.
You know what? That's the point. D-Day today. Timmy, what do you think Paul Thorpe's going to do to commemorate D-Day on his channel? Or maybe he's done it already.
He's going to wave our flag as fast and as high as he can.
No, that's fair enough. Nothing wrong with the flag. I mean, he does that every day. In the right context, it's fine. But, what is he going to do special?
I think he's going to marry a
We should not
poppy.
worry about what Paul Thorpe does, gents. Let Paul just do whatever Paul's got to do. So,
Fair play to him. Fair play to him. I mean, he's just, no. He's doing his thing. Let him do his thing. God bless him. There we are.
It's the blood of my best mates on here. The blood of my best mates. I've got a photograph of body bags, Timmy. I'll send it to you with the American cloth draped on them, and they gave their lives for us to live today.
Oh, got you. Yes, that's true. Fair play. Look, listen. If it wasn't for those guys, we wouldn't be here now. To be fair,
And
I mean, all jokes aside,
I gave my teenage years to this country, pulling triggers.
You weren't in the Second World War, were you? You're not that old.
No, I was in the Cold War. Thank you very much. And many of them got killed in that just as much as anything else.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
Never got. True. We were losing 125 blokes a year at one time. That never made the press.
Wow.
This is the problem. I mean, fair play, world wars and stuff. But all these stupid little wars like Vietnam and whatever. A lot of people. I mean, what was weapons of mass destruction?
It's
Iraq.
It's there to keep everybody else alive. G-Shock, mate. It's there to keep everyone else alive, fella.
How do you mean?
There's wars and Cold War and all sorts of things going on all the time. Timmy will tell you.
Wars for oil.
Well, look what
we need the oil. Though I know we need the oil, but
what's going on in Timmy's country at the moment is his origin of his home. And we've even got our lot out there as technical consultants.
Yeah.
You'd have no heating in that flat, mate, if it wasn't for what was going on at the moment. I tell you.
Yeah, it's very interesting how it's all playing out. I'm very proud of Ukrainian resistance.
Yeah, they've done well.
But obviously Ukraine wouldn't be able to accomplish it without all the help they get from Poland, from all the European countries, United States as well. So it's...
There's a couple of thousand of our boys out there at the moment, technical advisors,
Trainers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is awful.
But anyway,
that was a crazy situation.
It's a very poignant day, I'm afraid. 80th anniversary. It's only a handful of them left, and I've been. In fact, I need some eye drops. My eyes have been sore all day, but we should do a show one night on World War II watches.
Yeah, you want to tell us a little bit about World War II? Now, it is some kind of
timepieces. I don't want to talk about World War II. It's before my time.
Let's talk about a watch. Let's talk about a watch that Tim could bring out called the Thumb Swipe, as someone said.
Yeah.
Busters.
No, I don't want to get into the.
Yeah.
Maybe someday, but not yet. Look, it would have to be it would have to be something along the lines of what is done with this triangular watch. I think that's a great kind of a limited edition watch. And if I was gonna do a collab, I would want to come up with like the full design for a watch, not just put my name on a quartz Alibaba watch. So,
triangle watch. You mean like Freemasons watch?
Yeah, well, I really like this triangular watch that came out. This is a stunning piece.
It's a nice watch. Is it on a bracelet? It's just that all I could see was a triangle.
No, it's on a strap.
What if you took the strap off and just put it in your pocket? That would work better, no?
Yeah, that's why, as far as YouTuber watches,
Wouldn't
O'Sheen's
remember my
is
strap.
probably one of the best because at least it has like gondola on the
Timmy,
dial, which
let's be
is
serious. Would
somehow
you put that on
related
your
to his
wrist?
channel.
Come on, Tim. Would you put that on your wrist?
It looks
This
better on the wrist.
triangle.
G-Shock. It looks
Yeah.
better on the wrist. Yeah. If Tim shows you a picture of it on the wrist, it don't look too bad.
Oh.
Oh, it looks fantastic. I would get this personally. I would really get this if I had
Now look.
1,500 US to spare. I would buy this watch right now. Right now, I would pull a trigger. It's
This reminds me of the
beautiful.
Hamilton.
I don't know the size of that wrist, but it looks much better on the wrist.
And it's very kind of it's a watch that I think is good for both sexes, for men and women. Right? It's a kind of a in between artistic thing. 18 millimeters strap makes it kind of dressier men's watch, or just a cool women's watch.
What about a NATO?
On a NATO strap?
On a NATO strap.
No, I don't think it would look good on a NATO strap.
JMB saying, Tim, he's very similar to the Hamilton wear by Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. It does, yeah. They probably got it from there, actually.
But I feel like they took that. Whoa, different Hamilton. Sorry.
That was a famous watch as well, actually. That worked well, that watch.
Hamilton, by the way, they just released a new watch. We'll look at the new khaki. Oh, these are
They've got a
fun
new dive watch,
khaki
haven't they,
watches. Yeah. But, sorry, what was I going to pull up? Oh, Ventura, this one. They've been experimental lately with this. But here, I think this would be on the leather strap. This is the closest to what Elvis Presley would wear.
Yeah, a bit more classic looking. I'll be honest with you guys, I can't get my head around that.
It's very Art Deco, I believe. That's what they call it.
Something.
If you drive a car with big fins on the back, this would look great.
Actually, in that time, it would have done. But you're going back about... Wow, my God, that was a long time ago. The 50s. Hey. Oh, my gosh, that's
the
70
80s.
Years ago. No,
From what I understand, the 80s were pretty epic.
They were, but the cars didn't have fins on the back. That's from the 1950s. You're going back 75 years. I can't believe that. Elvis Presley was in his thing 75 years ago. Fuck.
Yeah,
he was born in 1935, I think, or something like that.
Time goes so fast.
90 years ago.
And how did he die? Do you know?
He died on the toilet eating a hamburger.
It's a pretty badass way to go. I wouldn't mind going like that.
Yeah, no. Either he died in the... He had a heart attack. Poor guy, he had a heart attack.
How old was he?
42.
42? That's a young, ripe age.
45, 55. Yeah, he was 42. I mean, can you imagine at 42 to die of a heart attack? I mean, what on earth was he eating?
Hamburgers. Those are really unhealthy. And the American cheese clogs up your arteries. And then if a little bit goes into your brain, it's really bad.
Yeah, but 42. I mean, when you think of it, 42. But even is that enough time for you to have heart issues? Really, you would think it's after 50, 60.
Americans really don't take care of their health. I gotta be honest. Speaking from personal experience.
Probably the combination of all the stress and everything.
The stress in America. It's really, we're on the edge. This country is going to have the most important elections that will impact the entire planet. So it is everything. The future rests in the balance of this election. Really, it's quite stressful to live in America. Just from day to day.
Is Trump got a realistic? I mean, Trump. People say he's the favorite. Is that right? Or
well, I don't know.
But
I
at the
think this
moment, I
whole
mean, I don't know.
being
With this
being
criminal record, I
convicted
don't know.
felon it's a bit of a step back for him. They're celebrating. I think Trump is celebrating, saying that this has secured his victory. I don't know. I don't know. I think this is not good for him.
Yeah, but the whole thing was a fit up, though, wasn't it? I mean, let's be honest. I mean, they were just looking for things for him.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what happens when you're a president. You're under the microscope. Every move you do is analyzed and micro-analyzed and over-analyzed. And if you break the law, it's.
I bet he regrets not going after Hillary Clinton now.
I was reading one of like independents saying that he's not going to vote for Trump, and the way he justified it was like, I want my presidents to be able to get away with crime like that. So you would think if he's a savvy businessman, he would be able to pay off a porn star pretty easily.
Yeah, but he
And
did pay her
he's
off, but she came back
disappointed
again.
that Trump kind of botched it and got fucking 34 felonies. So
Yeah, but he did pay her off, didn't he?
he did.
I don't know, didn't he?
It doesn't even matter. I mean, does it really matter? It's irrelevant. But it's funny. It's funny stuff. I mean, politics in the United States are just insane. Insane. Very
You were
stressful.
talking about Elvis Presley in the night he died.
Oh, what happened? What happened on the night?
I was watching telly. He had some kind of busted spleen at the lower end of the track, along with other drug problems. But it was rumoured, that he flew his Boeing 707 to the other side of America just to pick up these jellied sandwiches. And they were sandwiches like 2 to 3 foot long, and 4 or 5 different layers with jelly and meat and cheese.
Wow.
And
sounds
jelly
delicious.
meat and cheese again. Yeah. And he was getting his jet to fly over to the other side of the state, to this place where these jellied sandwiches were made by this lady, bring them back for him and all his crew.
He's
and they were living on. They were eating
man.
those, yeah. I was sitting with my sister, watching a black and white TV on the night it was announced. I don't know where Steve was. Do you remember where you were, Steve, that night?
No. Can't remember any, to be honest.
Well, when he died?
77, I think it was.
I was 4 years old then.
Yeah, well.
What, you can't remember? God.
I can't remember what I was doing then.
Yeah, so. But,
I might have been on my mum's breast. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I was probably there as well.
Yeah, used to have milk before I went to sleep.
So what other choice have you got for Trump then? If you're going to not get Trump, who are you getting the other one?
Timmy's going to run for president.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much of a choice there. It's basically...
You can't run for president under the Constitution,
Biden,
can you?
Or just, what, let's just... This was a good experiment. Let's try something new.
We want Robert Kennedy. Robert Kennedy Jr.
Robert Kennedy is not an option. He's at 3%. He's just a spoiler candidate.
Shame. What a shame.
What's Biden at? What percentage is he at?
What happened?
No.
Biden.
Biden is just a Republican at this point.
He won't last another 4 years, G-Shot.
He's got all the
years.
Democrats by the balls. Sure. Democrats don't have a choice to vote for. They're not going to vote for Trump. So Biden has a full freedom to just, be super Republican. And so there's no choice. It's pretty crazy situation, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, the thing is with Biden, if something happens to him, it's going to be maybe some kind of a good replacement.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Isn't Biden and Trump similar ages?
Yeah.
I know Trump
they're like 3 years apart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
not mentally.
not
yeah, I
mentally,
mean,
no.
look, they're diminished in different ways.
Yeah.
They're like what is just, man. Trump looks scary. I gotta be honest. He looks scary lately. He's like frothing at the mouth. He's going completely nuts. It's freaking me out.
I mean,
I
the
tell
Why
you what,
woman
can't
Tim,
you?
thought
if
And
Trump gets
Biden, he's
back
like
in,
barely walking. He looks like at any step he could just fall over and never get up. It's it's like it's the scariest election I've ever gone through in the United States.
Why can't you lot find a woman?
Hmm?
Why can't you lot find a lady to run the country?
It's America, it's
I
it's a
mean, we've
men's
had three.
country. Let's
there
be
is one.
honest.
There is one, Anthony.
Yeah.
There is one. No, seriously.
I mean,
Stormy
Hillary
Daniels is gonna.
Clinton was
No,
this
Stormy
close to
Daniels is going for
becoming a
president.
president, and she blew it. uh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she can rule me any day of the week.
man,
oh,
She looked
really?
alright when she was younger, actually. To be fair.
Who, Stormy?
No, Hillary.
What happened to the lady candidate you had in Alaska? What was her name?
Sarah Palin.
Yeah.
She's
Oh
What
gone
she
yeah, she
do?
was
nuts.
nice.
She's she's kind of. I think
She's
she burned
retired
herself
now.
out. She said too many stupid things. She lost
Yeah.
all credibility.
I know.
Yeah, it's just after a while, you just burn too many bridges, and
She was a Trump supporter, wasn't she?
because the thing is, there's better versions of Sarah Palin, like the Marjorie Green, whatever her name is, right? She's just like a more loud, like she's like Sarah Palin to 11. If you just cranked her up to 11, and
But she looked good as
yeah,
well.
and that's the
Sarah
only
Palin looked nice. This Marjorie looked nice.
the Marjorie. She
Mm.
just recently posted a picture from like the beach. It's nuts. It's nuts,
Pull it up,
man.
Timmy. Pull it up.
No, it's not. I can't do that.
No?
It's I
Okay.
don't. I could, but
No, good idea. I'm joking. I'm joking.
yeah, of course. I know. People know where it is. People probably can get it themselves. But it's crazy stuff. The politics are so insane. United States, very stressful. Very stressful. But yeah, the Sotheby's. By the way, guys, the Sotheby's auction has concluded. You guys want to take a look at few watches and let me know what you think about what this means for the watch market. There's a few pieces that I could pull up. The prices are very interesting. For example, I mean, we got these vintage Pateks going for 500K, 400K, like super complicated vintage Pateks, very valuable. Now we got Kermit selling for 31,200, and
That's
the
expensive.
Cookie Monster, the Blueberry, selling for less than the old model. That is
But
that's
Tony,
nuts,
selling for that much.
huh?
Selling for that much.
28.8 for a full white gold Submariner with the blue
That's
bezel.
cheap.
Yeah,
But
U.S. Yeah,
the Kermit though, how much did you
the
say the
Kermit.
Kermit
Oh,
was?
15,600. The
Oh,
Kermits have come down too.
okay. I didn't hear it right the first time. Now I understand. Okay.
A lot of people bought up Kermits as Bitcoin and stashed them in their safes. And then when the market was hot, they were selling them.
The market's going back to what it was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's like when you would buy a Rolex, it was cheaper to buy it used. And if you buy a new one, you will keep the money in the watch, but it will take you years before you can do that. You wouldn't be able to sell it straight away. You won't be able to sell it for quite a few years before you can get all your money back. It's going back to the way it was before. It will do eventually. Not yet, but it will do.
Maybe. But look, it's pretty good time to buy. The prices seem to be fair. You know, they're kind of fair. All right, they're not crazy outrageous. They're in a good place right now. I feel like I could understand why certain watches have premium versus others, and the prices could kind of be justified. But still, I mean, it could be still going down, and because, hey, Swiss watch industry, they're gonna keep making 25 million watches every single year for the next 10 years. So yeah, I think you have to go for something unique. That's what the market is trying to tell us. Look at this 11610 LN Submariner with this special reconnaissance regiment engraving went for 57,600. That's insane. Oh, hey, private gentleman, everything okay? You got some audio problems?
No, it was me, Tim.
No,
I had to.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
fine. We lost
Yeah, the
Steve
Watch
there.
Apprentice. Jeez, the two
I had
names are
to.
too close.
Yeah. No, I opt off because I think my internet's playing up. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty rough tonight, even at our end. We're not seeing any difference in the prices going down, G-Shock. So I'm not we're not feeling it here. You know, I think if you're buying at retail and then you go to sell to grey, that's a different thing altogether. But buying at retail, you're not getting nothing, absolutely nothing. You know, in fact, at retail, they're making you sort of buy other things before they give you the stuff. So that means you're paying more. But I'm not feeling it.
I'm looking at these final sale prices, and they seem to be very interesting. There's some.
Can you get anything cheap in down your way, TWA? Steve?
I haven't been looking, to be honest with you, Anthony.
Yeah.
As I say, I'm not really interested in looking at the watches at the moment.
No.
I haven't got the funds, but I've just been. I do go on Instagram because I follow some like trotters and people like that on Instagram.
Yeah. Do you do AD or grey?
No, grey. Grey.
Yeah.
Normally grey. I look at grey market. I haven't. I've got my name down at my ADs, but I haven't heard anything. So I don't hold much hope. But
I mean, I've got a fella that across the road. He's a roof tiler, and he's in on the black book. So I spoke to him yesterday. He did a job for me. I mean, he just walked into his place. He's got he has to go on a wait list for about 5 months, but he reckons he can get most of anything he wants. I think he picked up an all gold day 36.
Nice.
I think it was with a white face for retail, and so I said to him, "Can you get me an OP then?" And he said, "Well." He said, "Tell me which one you want, the model number, and I'll see what I can do." But they seem to like him. There's a certain criteria of what they like and what they don't. So I'm not it.
I've been looking in the chats, and a lot of people are being offered precious metals.
Yeah.
Going to an ADs now, they're offering you the gold day dates and watches like that. You know, so whether they're trying to, I mean, hold on a minute, that pay rise already happened. That was the 1st of June, wasn't it, with Rolex
and
with their precious metals?
Omega released a two-tone Speedmaster Professional, which are 10,000 more expensive than their steel counterparts. That's a huge price increase.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
I noticed in the Tudor window, 4 times I've been in the window, and the steel and gold chronograph has gone. And then they've had to replace it. So in the Tudor, they're selling the gold ones quicker than they are the stainless steel from the windows that I'm looking at. So sort of when I think anything up to 7K is just romping out of the window in gold. I don't know how it fares in Rolex, but you know.
Guys, would you just give me 5 minutes? I just got to give my dog a medication for the night,
Sure,
and
sure,
I'll be
sure.
back.
Oh, lovely.
Won't you?
Yeah. All right.
Take your time. I dropped the link there for. I think something happened to the G-Shock watch fan. Also, guys, make sure to hit the upvote button if you're still watching the show, enjoying the stream. Make sure to upvote, and if you want to support the show, you can also do it
Hi,
via
G, you back
PayPal.
again?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to say good night,
Okay.
and I better leave the stream before I put my head on the pillow so you don't see me again.
No,
Yeah.
I think they enjoy it quite a lot.
Yeah, no, I think they did actually. I actually watched the stream back today, and it was quite funny actually. You could see me sleeping and everything, talking
so
quietly
good.
and stuff.
Yeah.
All good fun.
Yeah.
All right. Where's the Watch Apprentice?
I think they were trying cardiac resuscitation remotely.
Yeah, the chest was moving, so you're all right. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Where's the Watch Apprentice? Is he gone?
He's just got to do his dog. Yeah, he's got to do some medication for his dog. Yeah.
Oh, bless. All right. Good night, everyone. See you soon. Yeah.
Yeah. Good night, sir. Thanks very much. Take care.
Good night. Take care. Cheers.
G-Shock watch fan.
Yeah. Hopes and wishes to you, mate.
I'm finishing up here with this.
Good night.
Mezcal.
Good night. What a lovely chap.
Good night,
What a lovely chap.
To good health. Interesting guy. Interesting, very mysterious guy. We need to find out more about him. But here, let's get back to the watch.
Oh,
the watch results.
He's a very clever man. He's a dark horse, that guy.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't underestimate him at all. I know people like that. He's very intelligent man.
I try not to underestimate anybody.
Well, no, not after what's been happening here. Definitely not.
I know,
no.
right?
Yeah.
Whoa! But I was shocked. I couldn't believe that people are capable of such things. It's incredible.
Well, you know, I must admit, I thought I'd never be ever surprised again at my age, and as I said earlier on today,
you were.
I'm pretty shocked. I'm pretty effing shocked.
It's
so.
Well,
most definitely. So it's certainly taken the wind out of my sails.
Hey, it is what it is. Life goes on. There's gonna be new watches, new fun. There's always gonna be new people entering and exiting this hobby. It's an amazing hobby. Invites all kinds of characters. The characters that we get in here, wild stuff. Let's see it. Where's the pricing at for the Patek Philippe's?
I've got about 10 minutes left, Timmy, and then I'm going to run out of fuel, mate. All right?
It's all good.
Thank you. Yeah,
it's all good. I still got a few things there to take a look at.
In the words of Goose, I'm on vapor, Mev.
If anybody else wants to join us, by the way, I'll drop the link. I like looking at the auction results because
anybody know how Sylvester Stallone's protected? Has it Sylvester Stallone's Patek?
Oh, how did they do? He sold it for just above $5 million. He cashed in. Okay, he did really well. Not like 2022 well, but you know what? His name did mean something. It did. Like he sold his 5711 for $144,000.
All right, I got it wrong then. I said 12, so I got that wrong for a start. So yeah.
No, he's done very well for himself. Very savvy businessman, Sylvester Stallone. Huge respect.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a fellow Italian. Can't go wrong. So yeah.
Yeah. Was he? Is he born in the United States?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
oh
he's
yeah.
born in the United States, but the family come from the same region of Italy as my mother, down in the south. So yeah.
Oh, very cool. Anyways, yeah, he made out really well. It's interesting to watch celebrities and how, what side hustles they participate in. And hey, Sylvester Stallone is into watches. That's pretty cool to see. Okay, and but hey, where are other watches non Sylvester Stallone still holding pretty good? The Patek Philippe's. They're good prices. 36,000 for this gorgeous world time. This is one of the most beautiful examples right here, by the way. Oh, whoa! This is with a special seal on the back. 125th anniversary of Here Bow and Co. Okay, I don't know what that is.
It's Bauer.
Bogota.
Bogota.
Bogota. Where is Bogota?
It's in South America.
Oh, so it's a Patek Philippe. They're huge in Brazil. They had even a special
around there,
way of selling watches there. You know that? It was like a raffle. People interested in the Patek Philippe, they would buy raffle tickets until there was enough to pay off for the watch, and then there would be a drawing based on how many tickets you had, and there was a lot of collectors.
Those kinds of raffles go into profit, don't they, as well? So.
Yeah. JBB, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, JBB. Appreciate that. JBB.
Well, I'm going to try and parachute out now. Can I leave you to be? I need a bath, Steve. So I'll see you probably Monday. I'll jump on the show Monday night if you need any, like me on board. And the
hey, you're always welcome.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody's welcome to join the live
I'm glad
stream.
I'm glad you had a. I'm talking about the UK one, Timmy.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The UK. Yes, of course, right?
Yeah, I'm the resident B-Day over there. Nobody knows what they're actually there for, but it adds a touch of class.
Yeah. Let's add a touch of class.
Yeah.
Take care, Anthony.
Yeah, okay. Good night, sirs. Good night to both of you.
Night.
Take care. All right, lots of love from both of us. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
A very private gentleman going back to his private location. Yeah, and then there were two. So yeah, private gentleman is gone. The watch apprentice. So what's going on with you and the watches? You said there's nothing right now. But are you eyeing anything in particular? Or?
Yeah, definitely. I've said, and I've covered it in maybe one of the streams that we did on Monday. It's either a Saxonia or Calatrava. It would be my next one.
Saxonia or a Calatrava. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm tending for more for the Saxonia, Tim, because I think there's more going on in the dial for me than the Calatrava. The Calatrava looks a bit plain. So, but it's not 100%.
Calatrava looks too plain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think the Saxonian there's just a little bit more going on for me. Like, I'm with a date window and things like that. So.
Okay. Well, let's try to see some alternatives. Okay, we're gonna have an auction. Find watches. This is wild. The offerings here are incredible. Maybe we can find a dress watch to replace yours. And what kind of prices are we talking about here? How much are you willing to spend on this Saxonia? 20, 30,000?
Well, no, I wouldn't go that much, Timmy. No. I mean, I would have to up my budget anyway, because I thought when I was looking, I was way too low in my budget. So to get a decent Saxonia, I'm looking between 15 to 20,000. I'm looking at Chrono 24, 15 to 20,000, and on Chrono 24, I was looking on Chrono 24. and they're the ones I was looking at are all sort of between that sort of range. So
I've seen on Motor Group, some of those Saxonia go for very, very cheap. So yeah, it's because most people, they want that Lange 1. Don't you think if you're gonna buy a Lange, it would be best to get a Lange 1? Because that's their iconic watch. Whereas Saxonia is, Patek is known for their dress watch. Whereas Lange, they're known for their Lange 1. The Saxonia just, to me, it feels like a bit of an afterthought. Like, oh, we gotta cover that base.
no, you know what, Tim? I just think I missed. I was silly before. Not silly, really, because I just held. The reason I held it. This was about a year, 18 months ago. I was looking on Chrono 24, and there was a stunning Saxonia on there, and it was about 14,000. Box papers, everything, and I just had my name put down at a Rolex AD, and I didn't want to pull the trigger because if I'd have got the call, I may have regretted it. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
If I'd have gone for the Saxonia, obviously that fund now that I had for that particular watch that I'd put by, if I'd have got the call from the AD, I don't know whether I would have kicked myself. But
I think that's a smart
decision. And I missed out on it. I missed out on it. But would I have pulled the trigger? I don't think I would have done. But it was a lovely, lovely watch. It's a lovely, lovely watch.
A Saxonia.
Yeah, that was a Saxonia. Yeah,
I understand.
And I think it had the date window, the double date window. People don't like when it's like, well, it's not even a 01, is it, or 02? It's just a blank 1 or blank 2. Now
you want the Saxonia date or Saxonia without a date, ultra thin?
No, I like the one with the date.
And I think you want the Saxonia date? Okay.
Yeah, I think you had the Saxonia date with the sub dial at 6 o'clock. So
okay.
I mean, with the Calatrava, that sub dial, that really looked nice. That Calatrava is just
black or white dial?
White dial for me.
Oh, white dial.
Yeah, white dial.
Rose gold.
And what I like about the Patek, see, with the Calatrava, what I like, they do the hobnail, don't they, around the bezel.
So yes, on
that's the one, Tim. That's the one I like.
This one.
Yeah.
So this is the Saxonia that you speak of. I mean, it's pretty cool that it's got this quick change date system.
Yeah.
But I feel like, and it's automatic. So it's quite practical. I get it. Nothing wrong with this watch. It's great watch. Man, it's probably really wearable too because let's see, what's it? Oh yeah, here we go. 38.5. What are other dimensions here we got?
See, and that's not too bad, is it? Was that 24,000 I saw?
This one? 24.5.
24.5, and that's dollars.
Sorry, 25,000.
So that'd be plus tax as well, won't it? On your
correct. So it'd be like 27.
See, with ours, Timmy, the price you see is the price you pay.
That's expensive, actually.
The tax is already added.
Hey, you could probably also negotiate it down. There's a possibility.
Yeah, maybe.
I think these are nuts.
No, I'm sure I could put an offer in, Tim. I'm sure I could put an offer in.
But I mean, it's a watch, okay? The question is, do you really need that date?
I just think it for me.
You like the function?
I do like the function, and I think it suits that dial.
Mm-hmm. Well, this would be a Patek alternative. Yeah, that's the one with the hobnail, the 6119.
Yep.
It's a great.
That's quite nice. That's quite nice with that sub dial. the seconds, but some of them haven't, Tim. You know, if you bring some of them out, it just seems something's lost on the dial. You know, it just seems so plain. But that looks really nice with that sub dial. I like that.
The movement on this thing is as well very.
Is it
well
open?
fit.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
This is the new in-house movement. I think it's
Yeah.
got like 56
That's
hours.
manual wine though, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Just
Yeah.
like a classic
Yeah.
dress watch could be. But the problem with this watch is that Patek is probably right now in the works on. So the classic one was the 5196. So I think they're going to release 6196 very soon, and that's going to be kind of carry on that original Calatrava legacy, and people will want to get the original. Where is this like? This is like the more ornate, very traditional. The hobnail makes
But
it
for me,
so.
Timmy, that hobnail sets that dial off.
I mean, in real life, it's very small. The bezel is extremely thin, but it does sparkle like diamonds.
What's the diameter of that, Tim?
Huh?
Please, the diameter.
The diameter? Oh,
Yeah.
good question. Let's see here. I think it's like a. It's like a 39. Oh yeah, it's 39. It's a
39.
substantial
Okay.
watch.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a substantial.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's a modern dress watch, and they have it with the black dial, with the graphite and the white gold. That looks sporty. But yeah, this is a great watch, great alternative. Next to it, we've got 5170. That's beautiful. 32,000. 32,000 now. We'll see how far it goes. This is the cheapest Patek manual wine chrono. The in-house movement. This is beautiful. Wow.
See, I've already got a chrono, Tim. I've got an IWC chrono. So I was just I've got, as I say, I've got the GMT Master 2. I've got the Datejust, the chrono, the 41 chronograph IWC, and the Cartier Santos 100. So the Cartier Santos is to me is a dress watch as well, and I love it. But I don't know. There's something about the Calatrava or the Saxonia. I'm not 100% which one yet, but there's just something about them.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. These watches are very subtle, right? So it just depends on what you like and what you are going to like the most.
Well, it is,
Cartiers are a great choice as well.
And the thing is, it's always a personal choice, Tim. It's always a personal choice. My you know, what I like is something maybe you don't like, and what you know what you like is something maybe I don't like. So it's a personal thing. You know, it's
like personally, I don't like those Paul Thorpe watches. You know, these helium watches. I refuse to believe that these have actually sold out. I just
just for this tonight, please accept this. The white one is sold out.
You could just go into the back end and change.
Who called it? Who called it the chalky white? Someone called it the chalky white.
Yeah, chalky white.
Chalky white.
I don't think anybody in the world. I think there's probably some people who said they will buy it, but when the push came to shove, they didn't do it. Well, APAZ, that's what it says, but
has it been sold? The white one, Ape says it's been sold out, but Tim's adamant that it hasn't. But
I don't believe it. I think I think what happened was because these are pre-orders. He's hoping.
Tim, you think it's a conspiracy, don't you?
I think it's not a conspiracy. I think this is just marketing. This is straight up marketing. He's done it before. This is
You
like the
think it's done,
NFT paintings that he was selling, the pictures.
you think it's done to wind you up, and it's certainly done that, hasn't it?
I want to see a receipt. I mean, if he is telling everybody, if he wants to send me a screenshot that he sold 100 of them, and he can show me, the back end where it says, that those are the figures. If he can prove it, hey, sure, he could disprove me very easily. I don't believe it. Right? He should be very proud. If he actually made those sales, he should show the back end receipt that actually shows that he's made this much money from the sales of these 100 white watches. He could do that very easily. Screenshot it, show it to everybody. I mean, I'm very
That's
happy for
personal,
him if
Tim.
it's
That's
true. I just
personal.
don't believe it.
Not in a million years are you going to see anything like that. That's a personal thing.
What?
And
That's
I
not
love you too,
personal.
Ray
Nothing,
Ray.
nothing personal about that. I have
I
questions.
love Ray Ray too. I love you, Ray Ray.
I don't believe it. Call me, whatever you want, but you didn't buy one because it's like the ugliest watch, and the white one was the ugliest of the bunch. You can't tell me that's the one that sold out. More likely answer is that there's few people who ordered the orange one and the black
I didn't
one.
say they were ugly. I just said it wasn't for me. So,
But nobody in this chat, everybody who's defending or quote defending or justifying it, they haven't bought one either. Nobody bought one, yet they're all sold out. How's that possible? Okay, it's
but it doesn't have to be in this chat, does it? It doesn't have to be in this chat that people have purchased a Paul Thorpe release.
What?
Just believe it. Just believe it, Timmy. Just believe it.
I refuse to believe in Paul Thorpe's fantasy world. I choose to live in reality. It says
Whoever nicknamed it the Chalky White, whatever it is sold out. So
I actually even doubt that Nico sold out. I don't think even
say
Nico
again.
sold out. I don't think Nico sold 100. I doubt.
Yeah, but
The market is just very slow.
Please. Jeez. What was it with? Was it with that? Wasn't it? Was it?
Yeah. No. It was the two middle fingers.
Oh, was that with that? Oh, right.
It was like this.
Yeah. Well, I can understand them not selling out. I can really understand them not selling out.
Right. And there was only one on eBay.
I did not see
which is probably the prototype. Yeah. So, and the God tier merch that Nico was selling is gone as well. That doesn't exist. The God tier. What happened to God tier, mate? That's gone. It was all marketing. Unbelievable. I can't believe I believed some of that BS. It was really the Mark Wahlberg hoodie that actually made me see that this is all just marketing nonsense. You know that, Apprentice? Because I bought the Wahlberg hoodie, and I realized, oh my God, it's just drop ship nonsense. And it was really, there was this horrible chemical smell that I had to return it immediately. I think it was flammable.
Did you read the newbie membership?
Newbie,
chat?
would you buy a watch cheap if someone died wearing it? It depends did they die peacefully or they were like robbing someone?
Cheap if someone died wearing it.
Yeah, it depends on the death, I would say. It really depends on death. Okay, because if someone was like stabbed on the street while getting jacked, I wouldn't want that watch. I feel like that's
Newbie, I would like to think that it would be kept in the family, to be honest. Depending on how that person died, but I would like to think they'd keep it in the family if it was a tragedy,
Yeah. Because or maybe sell it, but don't tell anybody if it was a tragic death. Yeah. If
Yeah.
it was a heroic
Yes.
death,
Sell it, but don't tell the person that died you sold it.
yeah, they don't need to know. I don't think. This is my niece. She
Yeah.
got
Keep
jacked.
it,
You know.
yeah, keep it from them. Don't tell them.
Yeah. Don't tell. Because at the end they're not gonna know. Once they buy it, it's not like it matters. It's not. But if they know about it, that's when it becomes really scary. You know, house is scary, not because it's scary. You know, there's some scary houses out there, but people get all freaked out. You know, they get told a story how the previous family was murdered, and you know how the walls creak. It's the like their children trying to crawl out of the walls or some scary story like that. And then yeah, you sleep there, you hear the creaking, and then you remember this crazy story, and you get your imagination going crazy. So yeah, I
Tim,
don't really believe it.
I'll follow a guy. I'll follow a channel. This is to do with Newbie's question, to be honest.
Yes.
I follow a channel called Wristwatch Revival. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I heard about it. Yes.
Revival. He's a guy he's an amateur watch enthusiast who I think he's based in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched a YouTube stream of his this afternoon actually.
Oh.
And he was servicing and repairing a Omega watch that belonged to someone that was killed in a plane crash.
Wow.
And
incredible.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, the actual watch survived, albeit that it was part of the ceramic part of the bezel, or what you want to call the bezel part was missing. Yeah. And you know the bracelet was like buckled a little bit, but considering it was in a plane crash, it was in fairly good condition.
Was it? But how was it recovered? Was it recovered from the dead victim's wrist, or was it in the victim's backpack?
Well, that's what I was going to get to. It
Right.
was the only thing
I
that
think
was
that's where
recovered.
it depends on.
Because the thing was as well, Timmy, it had the person's initials on the back as well. So that's how they identified it as well. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It was
incredible.
lucky enough. It was
Yeah.
engraved in the back of the watch.
Oh.
But cut a long story short, it belonged to I think it was the grandson or something. It belonged to the mother, but the grandson sent it to Wristwatch Revival to service it and repair it, and he brought it back to near enough, you know, brand new.
Wow.
It was absolutely amazing, And what the boy had done it for, or the guy had done it for, was to give it back to the mother whose brother was killed in the plane crash.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, as a memento.
Yes, I understand.
But it was absolutely
what sort of watch was it?
It was an Amiga. It was an Amiga Seamaster.
Oh,
what was the Amiga Seamaster? I can't remember what he said now, but Timmy,
that's a good
it was
watch.
absolutely.
Yes.
Sorry, mate.
It's a great watch.
It was a 1977, I think it was.
So, 1977 Speedmaster Professional.
I don't know if it was a professional, Tim. There was another name. There was another name. I can't remember what it was called. But anyway, when he finished with it, it was absolutely immaculate. But as I say, he'd done a fairly, you know, simple restoration on the bracelet. He didn't want to take away too much because of the way it was. You know what I mean? He didn't want to.
Yes.
He didn't want to clean it up too much because he wanted to leave it as they sort of like the memories of that watch.
Yeah, you don't want to restore it back to new condition.
Yeah, you don't. No, you lose all the history behind it or whatever. You know, he just done a fair restoration on the bracelet and the watch case and everything. You know, but no, it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's very.
But
cool.
Sorry, that was just in answer to Newbie. That was just a.
But do you think that the mother is going to wear this watch, or is this something just to keep in
I'd like to
memory?
think so. I'd like to think that when the son gives it back to her, that it was her brother's, so that you know, she may even say to the son, "No, you wear it," you know. But
Yeah.
listen, I would kindly have wore it. It was absolutely stunning, really stunning.
It's good to hear. Yeah, that's
yeah,
and it's an interesting YouTube. It's an interesting way to use YouTube to market your services of restoring watches as well.
yeah.
It's cool stuff. Yeah. Andrew Shore says, "Yeah, you want to keep DNA of the previous owner on it. Yeah, like those scratches. Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
cool.
exactly. Otherwise, it just gets wiped away, doesn't it?
It
You know.
depends if it was a good person. I guess her brother was a cool guy. If it's some kind of a criminal, then you know
But it's
you could
the thing is
buff it
as well,
out.
Timmy. It's sometimes the way the person dies, like a tragedy. You know, like
Yeah.
a car crash, a plane crash. You know, that's the thing. If it's a tragedy, and you don't want to, you don't want to sell that.
What if it's a watch? What if it's a watch jacker on the run from the police after stealing a watch? Now that's quite a situation.
Would I? What? Sorry, say that again, Tim. What, to buy it off of them?
Yeah. What if?
You
What
wouldn't
if?
know, would you?
No, I said you could go ahead and buff out the wristwatch that belonged to a watch jacker that basically got killed while being chased by the police after a watch robbery.
Oh, I see.
You understand? It's
But
a very
a lot of these
complex
watches,
hypothetical situation.
I think a lot of these watches, Timmy, that get stolen are broken up for parts and.
Yeah, there's some tragic stories of certain watch collectors out
Oh,
there.
terrible stories.
Yeah. Watches are very personal items. Oh my God.
Sorry, I'm laughing, Tim, because I just want to bring up this. Look, bring on G-Shock Chappie, so we can look up his nose or watch him fall asleep.
Oh
dear.
Man. It's fun stuff. Hey, it's the watch hobby. That's the state of the watch hobby right now. By the way, there was recently, May 22nd. I totally missed this, but this was a remake of Panther. Like they took the Panther and just modernized it in full gold. Like that's such a stunning watch. It's so incredible. I feel it's like a date competitor right up there, especially because they took away the date, and now it's just pure perfect design in gold.
Yeah.
This could be a men's watch too. Right?
Timmy, Ray. Ray, you do make me laugh. I'm only here for you. Ray, you do make me laugh. I'm only here for you, Ray. Hope you know that. And One Day Retro as well. I'm here for One Day Retro.
Ray warned us about the fish.
I'll tell you what, Timmy. I'll tell you why I'm on tonight. Shall I?
Yeah.
Because normally you don't start till 10 o'clock UK time. So my wife goes to bed about 9 and watches TV in bed. Yeah, she watches a little bit of television, and then she falls asleep. So the last time I was on your channel, which was quite some time ago. Yeah. The next morning, my wife said to me, "Who was you talking to last night?" And I went, "Oh, I was on a stream. I went on a stream." She went, "You didn't have to talk loud." She said, "I couldn't get asleep because all I could hear was your voice, right?" Oh. So I said to her, "Well, just turn your hearing aid off," as a joke. She got right up. Anyway, Timmy. That's why I can't jump on that often because, as I say, I do talk too loud. I must admit, I do shout. But she's staying around my daughters tonight, so that's why I've jumped on. I'm home alone, Tim. I'm home alone.
Oh, it's the boys' night.
It's a boys' night. I'm alone. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers to the boys. Cheers to the boys. Finishing up this tequila or mezcal. Espacito. Wow, it's smoky. Smoky stuff, private gentleman. I'm loving it. The roommate is having fun. She's having a free dinner. One of the co-workers is taking her out. So I just got a day for myself. I gotta be honest. I'm not ready for this change of temperature. I'm gonna have to clean out the air conditioning and start pumping that cold air tomorrow. It's
Tim,
something.
can I ask a favour of you?
Yeah.
Would you, as soon as the Watch Time New York tickets come on sale, would you let people or let me know? Let people know.
Oh yeah, of
I have been
course.
checking. I have been
Yes.
checking because it's in June,
Yeah.
and I think it's around the 16th of June that they're going to be released. But I
16th
want to
of
get
June.
in because I need to get. I was talking to Red, and he said I need to get the VIP ticket. Is that correct?
That's right. You do want to get the VIP tickets because they're way better.
Okay.
Because that's the cocktails. That's the cocktail party when all the celebrities are going to be there.
That's Friday. Is it Friday till Sunday? Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the brands: Beauvais, Blancpain, Breguet, Bremont, Chopard, Chapec, Gerald Charles Gloshuta Original, Grubel, Forsey, Moser, Laurent Ferrier, Moritz Grossman, RGM, Piaget. It's just Parmigiani. They're even going to be serving pasta with Parmigiani Reggiani. And then we got Roger Dubuis and Ulysses. Oh, and Kari Voutilainen is going to be there too. So it's a full roster. You don't want to miss this. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. Just one. Available in June.
What, Timmy, at the very bottom, there's called Zeitwinkel.
Zeitwinkel, correct.
They were at the Watch Pro when wait a minute. Yes, was it? Yeah, Watch Pro, when the first Watch Pro I went to. And their timepieces are lovely. I nearly pulled the trigger on one of their watches. It was stunning. Yeah.
Maybe.
Absolutely. They've really got
what kind of prices are they going for?
Right. When I looked, it was 12,000. It was 12,000 euros. Wait a minute. Yes, 12. Was it 12,000 euros or 12,000 Swiss francs? Can't remember. Anyway, but now they're about 14,000. So
interesting.
Yeah,
14,000. That's a lot of money.
I like their watches. I like their watches a lot. Really,
but
really
it's a
nice.
lot of money. I don't know about this. I like this new $1,500 category. That triangular watch. It's everything that I like about watches. Nice Salida movement, unique case shape, just unique. They're adding something new to the watch table. They're not just rehashing the same old, same old. Omega really triggered me. Watch Apprentice. Steven.
What did?
The two-tone, it pissed the fuck out of me.
The watch is nice.
The two-tone, them doing a two-tone Speedmaster. Oh.
What? The watch is nice, but the price.
It's outrageous, and it's just they're copying Rolex. Like that's just such a obvious Rolex thing. Why couldn't they make two new versions? At least make them somehow more creative. But they release such predictable Rolex alternatives. And why would you even get it when two-tone Daytonas are now going below 18,000? That's the craziness. Look at this. Two-tone Daytona, all right? We go here, we go prices, low to high. Why the fuck would I buy a two-tone Speedmaster if I can get, for 16,000, I can get a two-tone Daytona? That's way better. I mean, it just makes no sense whatsoever. Here, at 19, you can get the brand new. Why would I? It makes no sense. the price they come out with is insane. They're out of control. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I'd say the same thing about Tudor, Timmy. Every time I look at Tudor, I see Rolex, and I'm, you know, I know I'm going to upset people in the chat, but that's. I'd rather own a Rolex. Honestly, it's just my opinion.
Okay, yeah. But you know, with Rolex, it's kind of they're open about it. You know what I mean? They're not really hiding the fact that the Tudor is just a cheaper Rolex. In fact, that's the feature. Whereas here, the fact that they look very similar is not a good thing. I don't know. Hey, but the show is gonna be fantastic. Omega is not here. Wow. They were here previous time. I don't
know,
remember.
mate. I don't know.
It's too bad. Too bad. Omega's not gonna be here, but there's gonna be plenty of other brands. Always interesting stuff going down. What about Lange? Is Lange here? I didn't see it. No. What? Lange is not at the show. I can't believe it. Watch Apprentice. Last year, Lange sponsored the roof. They paid for all the booze on the second floor, and this year they're not present. Maybe they didn't get their money, their money's worth. Maybe it was. Look at this. Wow, it's a good
Timmy,
time.
that said
Yeah.
participate. Wait a minute. That said participate in brands 2023.
Yeah. Well, this is from 2023. Lange was a big deal.
Sorry. I beg your pardon.
Yeah. Lange was sponsoring this floor, the second floor. They had the entire booth to themselves. By the way, what an incredible dress. This is the lady that puts on this show. Wow. You see that room on the second floor. Oh, I guess it's from the other side. But anyways, I mean, I find this to be very suspicious that that Lange is not here this year. Wild stuff. But still, it's still worth. Yeah.
Were they at Watches and Wonders, Tim?
Huh?
Was Lange at Watches and Wonders?
Watches and Wonders, yes, they were. Big presence. They had a full model, like a fucking giant model size of their perpetual calendar. The new perpetual chronograph.
See at the very top of the page, Timmy, look, 2023 participating brands.
Yeah. I don't see Lange. Where's Lange? That's what I'm saying.
It's 2024. Look.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. But I thought... But Lange was there. Lange was there. So this is incorrect. I'm guessing this is for the new one. But...
Am I...
Okay, yeah, it does say, but look, no. Here, see it here. It's like, hey, it's October 18th to 20th.
Yeah.
Okay. 2023 participating brands, but they're not. This list is not complete.
Messina maybe it's not, Timmy. Maybe they're going to release the brands a bit later.
I think what happened was they're reusing last year's layout. See here, it says tickets available June 2024, and they just forgot to correct. This is 2023 brands, but they forgot to correct. It's a typo. Okay.
Right.
That's
so
what
that
I'm
should
thinking.
read 2024, yeah.
Because here they're talking about 2024. Yeah, it's the entire page is about
that.
20. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
And
but
then suddenly it's
definitely says-
2023. Why would they be showing us 2023 participating brands?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think this is a typo, but maybe I'm wrong. Because this is video of the 2023
No, you're quite right,
event,
because
but
Lange's definitely not there, is it? Not in the list.
Lange is not on this list.
No.
See, Louis Erard, they go in alphabetical order, and yeah, no, it's not here. I went through the list a couple of times. It's not here. It feels like, and last year they had big presence. So, oh, and by the way, I was at Wempe. I stopped by Wempe a couple of days ago on the 5th Avenue, and they didn't have Lange either. And I asked them, like, "Whoa, actually, it was roommate who asked, like, what happened to Lange?" And they said that Lange is now boutique only. They pulled out of Wempe.
Wow.
Yeah. Interesting.
Do you know what? I don't think we've got a Lange boutique in Bond Street either, where all the brands are.
Really?
We've got Patek.
Uh-huh.
I think we got Rolex, IWC. I think we've got all the brands. We've got F. Pigeon. I don't remember ever seeing a Lange boutique in Bond Street, unless I've walked past it with my eyes closed. I'm not sure, but
you have to check again. Check the Google Maps, and report back, because it would be interesting to see. And if they have a boutique, you should go inside, scope it out.
Yeah, I would love to.
Because I was in the Lange boutique when I was in London. I don't know which street it was on though.
Oh right, okay.
There is definitely a Lange, okay.
Okay.
I met up with.
I'll check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a downstairs area where they show watches. Like you have to go downstairs. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, we're going to on Tuesday. They've got tickets for a Patek museum inside the Patek boutique.
I just got a message from my mom. I have to go get the watches, so we're gonna end the show early today. Is that okay? The Watch Apprentice?
Yeah, of course.
Do you wanna?
No.
Yeah.
By all means.
Okay. I'm gonna go get my watches, guys. Tomorrow, we continue. Let's play the outro. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my watches. Finally. Guys, hit the upvote button if you haven't yet. The Watch Apprentice, thank you so much for joining us today. Shout out to the G-Shock Watch fan and Daniel Katz and the Private Gentleman. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.